Yo, welcome back, everybody. It's the bit gobble gobble, motherfucker. Happy Turkey Day. Hopefully, everyone had a good one. Connor, how was your Thanksgiving, brother?
Hey, Thanksgiving full of blue screens and barbecue. You know what I mean? Little duality of
Those are
man.
hey, those are the two B's: the blue screens and the barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Can't live with them, can't without them. Really can't do anything else.
I don't know if you do this. I like to traverse the creator discords on Thanksgiving and just kind of read all
Hmm.
the posts, all the Thanksgiving posts,
I see.
thankful posts.
Take a little
And
walk. Yeah.
I thought this today, since it's the day after Thanksgiving. Yesterday
Yeah.
we talked about all the things we're thankful for. That we can kind of touch on some of those today. But I
Sure.
thought, wouldn't it be funny and fun if we did the opposite today and talked about all the things we're not thankful for, all the things we wish
Oh, I
would
see.
just fucking go away. You know what I
You want a
mean?
little unthanksgiving.
This is the day after Unthanks Day, where
Oh
we
my
talk
god.
about all the things we're not thankful for. I
Okay.
thought that would be pretty tight.
Sure.
And
Would
then
you like to
maybe
go
if we
first?
get saucy, we can maybe jump into some AMA's Thanksgiving editions.
Oh, wait, you mean like viewer call-ins or just like in chat?
We could do Reddit chat or not AMA, I guess. Am I the assholes? Whatever. Dyslexic, but you know what I mean. But we could do everything.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
We can do it all.
AITA.
We can do it all. Yeah,
Sure. Okay,
we can
well,
do it all.
yeah, all right. Hey, you know what? Go first.
Yeah.
You start. Give
Man,
me a baseline.
you know what I'm not thankful for?
Yo.
You know what I'm not thankful for? The traffic lights that have this pressure sensor and you move up too far and it doesn't ever go green.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Fuck them, for real.
Yeah, that
You know what I
does
mean?
suck. Yeah, that does suck.
Also, not thankful for the cop that sits in the shopping center and waits for people to
With the
do
little
stuff.
speed gun.
Fucking bitches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Not thankful for those. But hey, keep people safe, but let me at least see you so I know to slow down. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Well, no, because they're trying to hit that monthly quota, brother. They need to catch you.
True. So true, so valid.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what's your top one?
You
top
know what?
two,
You know what I'm not thankful for?
Mhm.
Speed limits in school zones. Let me let it rip. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
Honestly, voter ID. Who needs it, right? Jesus.
I thought I saw an opportunity to go for a wacky hee hee, and I feel like
Yeah.
I nailed it. I was pretty
You
good.
did. Yeah. You did.
You know what? You know what I'm not thankful for?
Yeah, tell me.
99% of the MMO community pick any game. Doesn't matter. Don't like them.
Yeah.
Those guys are a nightmare.
Well, I did see Young Chibi's messages in Discord the other day, and I was reading them, and I was like, "You don't want raids, then you just want solo content, and that's fine."
Yeah,
but that's not
homie's
raids.
like, yeah, you're right. I want raids to not be raids. I'm like, okay, no, I hear you, but then the
And then they're
answer
not
is
raids.
one player RPG.
We
You know
love
what I mean?
Chibi. Shout out to
Love
the
Chibi
Chibers.
to death. Chibi's great. However,
Um,
yeah, brother, that's
Yeah.
woof.
Yeah, what I'm not thankful for, half of the Dead by Daylight community. There's some cringe ass motherfucker. Actually, probably half of the gaming community in general. Just outright.
Well, I know that's right. The gaming community is yeah, I've said this for a long time. Gamers are charitably problematic, realistically an issue. I think that's fair to say.
Quite
Like gamer with a
possibly an
capital
issue, yeah.
G. You know what I mean? Gamer capital G. Like gamer like a slur. Gamer with a little stank on it.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, gamers are you know it's interesting. I've talked about this like for a few years now, but like there is a particular like every genre of game has its own it attracts a particular type of individual. Have you noticed that? Where like fighting game players, there's obviously like variants and exceptions, but like there's kind of a general the Venn diagram of their general traits overlaps pretty heavily. But then like the fighting game community versus like the Dark Souls community versus MMO players versus free-to-play players, it's like different. Like that main defining like set of traits is not the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And I feel like, and I'm going to maybe catch some hate for this, but this is like a, first-hand account for the last like 11 years of experience. Free-to-play mobile gamers are the worst by a mile.
Yeah, free to play. is
The
pretty
mobiles in
bad.
particular, but yeah, free to play is pretty bad. But like the mobile free to play specifically, brother, it is
People
tough
who
out
don't
here.
want to, yeah. So I've had this talk with a few people about like games with a subscription cost still, like kind of like Final Fantasy 14, WoW, Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah,
The
yeah, 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 yeah.
subscription is basically paying so you don't have to deal with those people. And I'm gonna be honest.
True.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be honest.
yeah,
After dealing with Blue Protocol, I'm kind of happy my $15 goes to like gatekeeping that.
yeah.
I hate to be that guy, but it is tough. It's tough because I like helping people. Don't get me wrong. Like I do. Like we literally just beat one of the hardest bosses in the game a couple weeks ago, or not a couple weeks ago. This week.
Oh, Saladar and WoW.
Yeah, after like a
Yeah, yeah,
hundred
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
some
yeah.
attempts, we finally beat him. So we're on the last stretch here. But I like doing that content and I like helping people. I like doing easier content as well. But man, there's some people in certain guilds I won't name that are like, I can't use a certain add-on. I might as well just play a different game. Then fucking go, bro. No one's gonna miss you. We don't miss you. I mean, I've said it a million times. It's like, hey, if that's how fragile you are, I don't want to deal with you anyway. And I probably didn't want to be in Discord with you anyway.
Yeah, yeah. People with like bad weak mental,
The weakest of mentals for real.
brother. People that do like a raid in Blue Protocol and like fail once, so they leave. Like, dude,
Well,
just try
most
again.
guilds don't break apart because people suck. Most guilds
Sure.
break apart because egos fucking destroy everything. And people
Yeah.
have ego deaths or whatever, and everything just goes crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's insane.
I get there's a kind of a unique irony in me saying that, like co-signing that point, because I am Mr. like I'm on the mic, listen to what I'm saying, I'm shot calling guy. So there's inherently like a perception of ego that I think I should be the leader. But also it seems valid because I keep being successful.
That's different.
Like I
though.
keep successfully leading randoms and it's going well. So I feel like I'm
No.
like valid and I've earned that feeling of like I should be giving shot calling because I'm good at it. Versus like some guy. Oh my god. Remember we said we were gonna talk about this. I told you about this yesterday. I was gonna explain fuck Wendy.
Yeah. Well, before we'll put a pin
Oh
in
my
that for
God.
1 second. Rating has a hierarchy, a structure. Guilds
Sure.
have a hierarchy structure. You have
Sure.
your GM, you have your officers, and in that officer core, you either have a raid leader who wants to be an officer as well, or a GM, or you have a raid leader that just wants to be a raid leader. Let the officers handle everything else.
Yeah.
But once you step in that raid with that designated raid leader, shot caller, whatever fucking name you want to give them, that is your domain. That is your raid.
Yeah.
People either listen to you or they get fucking shot in the head, thrown in the river. We find somebody else.
I'm kind of getting there.
And I've been raiding since I was in middle school. Okay, I've been in I've been in the, I'd like to say I'm a capo now. You know what I mean? If this was a mafia type vibe,
I see.
I
Yeah,
kind of moved
right.
up.
Yeah,
we don't have time to deal with these fucking people who don't understand how to take advice, or two, fucking listen. We just eat the gabagool and we throw them in the fucking river because we don't have time for this shit. So because basically what I'm trying to parrot is it's not an ego thing what you're doing, because you're raid leading. Raid leading is something, one, everyone's gonna blame you if something goes wrong, and two, no one's gonna want to do it, so they can shut the fuck up.
I'll tell you what, I haven't had the blaming thing for the most part. That's been pretty chill. When there's like a mess up, I feel like in the last like 3 weeks in groups
That's probably
of
because
like
it's
12
more
and 20,
casual too.
Like I have some pretty regular raiders that come with me for stuff, like Jenny, Fufu, Waltz, obviously. Joan's gone through us a couple times. Obviously Rem comes around a lot and is very helpful.
Yeah, I mean, I would have.
I could list some names for a while, but like, we have some like regulars. We have some like routine homies, Nilla. Special shout out to Nilla for sure.
Raided Wednesday, but somebody decided to hit a fucking pole. Did I tell you?
That's what happened?
Drunk driving, baby. Speeding, hitting a pole. Yeah, in the raids that I've been in with you, we've done pretty well, other than like the one or two fuck asses that I mean,
Right, yeah.
if it were
Yeah, yeah,
my raid,
yeah.
I would kick him out instantly. But obviously, there's you gotta keep the peace to some juncture.
I've been
But like
getting a little more
people,
stern and decisive with it, if you can imagine. I've been
because
getting a little.
if you become known within the U.S. community as like a raid leader that doesn't fuck around, people
Yeah,
that will get around to people,
yeah.
and people you will find less and less people will kind of try that with you, try to buck you or whatever. It'll get less and less as time goes on.
Nilla, good to see you. Welcome.
Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
so
no, for sure. And like, here's my thing too. Like I was saying, I've been doing this for like 3 weeks now. And if you account for the regulars and the fact that it's always in 12s and 20s, and I mostly do 20 groups, like, which is 11 and 19 because I'm in all of them, obviously. We've probably gotten. I would ballpark it, and I think people would probably back me up that this math is reasonable. I've probably gotten no less than like 210, 212, 215 people through the raids in the last couple of weeks, just like randoms. Well, most 99% randoms, and obviously a couple of recurring homies that want to help out and be very cool about it. And out of those, couple hundred people and some change, I think we've only had like 3 real problem individuals, maybe 4, 3 or 4, and that's like a pretty good ratio. I feel like that's like 2%. That's like 98% tight.
well,
It's not
it's
bad.
easy, right? Because you have it's like how to explain it. So it's like you have like falling sand, right? And it's falling into different filters, right? Your
Yeah,
first
right.
filter is it's hard content, so the casuals aren't even gonna fuck with it most of the time. Like
Yeah,
you have like the hyper casuals that like are just AFK farming, they don't really care about anything else.
right.
They're just stuck at like before the sand even starts falling, they're kind of up there stuck in the
The filter
rafters or
doesn't let
whatever.
them get through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
right.
people falling are like the people who want a little bit of a challenge, and then those guys are gone because it's too hard to like do stuff with 20 people. And
Yeah.
then the next set of people are like the people who want a challenge but they have 0 mental, and you find there's less of those
Yeah.
people because the people with shitty mental already let themselves go because 20 people is too much at the beginning. So we're lucky in the way that we're doing content that most people find very difficult, that gamers normally who play games that cost money will be like, "Oh, that's, mildly fun to do or whatever." You know what I mean? Like
Right.
none
Yeah.
of the stuff that I've done with you currently. And by the way, I did all those dragons. That was the first time I fucking did those dragons. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You did great.
One explanation for that stuff, fine. Like, and I'm not trying to like play myself up or anything. It's just one explanation of those, I'm
Yeah.
good. Those are fine.
Sure. Well, you are an MMO
That last
veteran,
dragon,
and the explanation is pretty thorough. So I feel like, yeah, it makes sense
yeah.
for someone of your caliber to have gotten like a
The
good explanation
only
just executed. You did great.
the only struggle was like the last dragon, and that wasn't even like a mental struggle for me. It was just like everyone's just fucking up, pulling boss, whatever. That was
Oh,
kind of
the
dumb.
light one, the like, yellow dragon.
Yeah, that was way harder than it needed to be because people were doing the I don't need to listen or
Yeah.
whatever. And it's
Yes.
like, why are you fucking here?
Yeah.
The only annoying part is the game that I find is the dungeons are instanced in such a way that if you want to kick someone out, because in WoW, when you kick someone out of a party or a raid, you don't
Yeah.
have to leave the raid to get more people. You just pull more people
But
in.
this one, yeah, everyone has to leave so that you
Yeah,
can.
that's kind of fucking dumb.
I don't care for it either.
They should have done a summoning system, which either a couple classes had the ability for, or an ability for all people to summon your party
Yeah.
once in a thing,
Right.
so you can just like cycle people in, because it's not doing the fights aren't the hardest or longest part of that phase. It's
No,
getting
hardest
the
longest part is
people,
getting the people. Yeah, the
getting
bodies.
the people and or people leaving after one wipe because they mental again, P-brain mental, 0 mental.
Yeah.
They see themselves out. So,
Yeah.
but that's like every MMO anyway. I'm not blaming Blue Protocol for that because you can look at every MMO, same thing. Like people will know they're coming into a prog fight and they'll leave literally one boss like one wipe later And they're like, I didn't expect
Well,
it to be
yeah.
this way. Well, we did say it's fucking Prague. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So,
For our non-MMO heads, audio listeners, prog is progression. It's the act of like doing a boss and learning it in real time. So you kind of expect to die 200-300 times while you're like getting incrementally more familiar with like how it works as like a series of fight mechanics.
There's just some terminology that's just like off the tongue, and you don't even
yeah.
Be like, oh yeah, people don't use this regularly.
Right. I had to get really used to that as a fighting game player because no one knows fighting game terminology, including most fighting game players.
Yeah. Honestly, to this day, you say everyone. I've heard people say iframes a billion times. Don't know what iframes are. I know.
Oh, really?
I do not know what iframes are.
I would be happy.
I've been
That's
told
the easiest explanation you're ever going to hear in your life. So, as you're familiar, fighting games are made in a way where every attack is like measured in how many frames of animation the attack takes, where like 60 frames is 1 second. So an attack that is a 6-frame attack takes 1/10 of a second type shit. Iframes are invincibility frames, and it's the amount of a move that like removes your ability to take damage. Like you can't be hit with anything during that animation.
I see.
So in like Dark Souls, you hear that a lot because the roll has intangibility, has invincibility frames, so you can like roll through attacks. You can iframe the attacks, like absorb the damage with, right?
I was
so
looking
when people
for
say
frames
like
that look like eyes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the eyeball frames. It's glasses. You can just glasses through it, dude. Wouldn't it be fun to make glasses the new iframes term? We just get incrementally more obscure.
It just shows an icon for the casuals, just glasses pop
the
up.
Glasses just pop up
when you can dodge.
That's so funny. Dog, eyeglasses as an indicator for iframes is the funniest possible dodge warning they could ever have. But iframing an attack just literally means like blocking the damage by becoming temporarily invincible. That's the whole thing.
If anyone's wondering why I'm not looking directly at Bo while he's talking and I look like I'm preoccupied, it's because I'm looking at the mix while we're recording. So
audio
there's
monitor.
no issues. I have to kind of be a part of the conversation and the producer.
Yeah. True.
If it seems like I'm spacing and I'm like, people are like, wow, that guy's rude as fuck. What the hell? As just because I'm looking at a bunch of screens at once.
Do you feel like people criticize that in their mind? Do you feel like that's a thing?
Well, no, I've been asked in DMs like, hey, why
Really?
when Bo's talking do you like look like you're spaced out? And it's not because I'm spaced out while you're talking.
Well,
no,
sometimes.
There's been a couple times.
Sometimes.
Well, there's been a couple times where something has popped up and it's caught my attention. I have to like look at it, and it'll be in the middle of when you're like rambling about something.
That's polite. Okay. Sometimes I feel like maybe you're a little checked out, but you know what? You can only ask what is a continent so many times before I get it.
Yeah. Well, so when I'm checked out in those conversations, that is pure disrespect.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Yeah. And that's fine. And that's so fine.
Yeah. There's only so many.
Disrespect.
There's only so many.
That's pure
what
disrespect.
Is a continent?
It's so funny.
Is water wet? Those conversations.
You're on the wrong side of history for that, by the way. That's crazy, but we don't have to get into it.
I wasn't even a part of that conversation. If you remember, I wasn't even there for that.
I know what I said.
No, I'm not even in the fight. The water wet thing. I wasn't
you
there
have
for
an
that.
opinion.
I heard
You
for
didn't
it.
vocalize it. You have an opinion. It's fine. That's all right. Huh.
It feels wet to me. You know what I mean? In my experience. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm not gonna. I don't want to out anyone.
Yeah.
But I was with some homies yesterday in a call, and this particular group of homies kind of do what we used to do, like back in the day when we would like be talking at like 2 a.m. or whatever. We just like pull up a call or whatever, and like one of us would screen share. We just like look through Twitch or whatever. Remember those days we used to do that sometimes?
Yeah.
We found a dude who was heavy preaching the good Lord's work. And he was talking about
straight up
Bible thumping for real, but it was one of those like he was being very preachy, but in like a way that wasn't decisive about anything. And so we were just kind of asking him questions.
What does that mean?
We asked them like, do you believe in
Uh-huh.
space? And there's like a word for like there's like, heaven is above earth, and then there's that part between earth and heaven. I can't remember the name of it. It's in the
Clouds?
Bible. No, it's something else. There's
Oh,
like a name for it.
purgatory?
There's like a name for it. It's not any of that.
Not purgatory? Oh, okay.
It's like a
With
layer
the
between all of
fucking
that
the waiting room, the lobby,
in the lobby or whatever. And
or Hail Good to See You, welcome.
we asked them, like, does space
Heaven's foyer.
exist? Does like space exist? Is Earth flat? We were just asking him. We weren't like being malicious, but we were just seeing like what he would say.
Yeah, getting the vibe. Sure.
The most, but when I tell you, he had no direct answer for any of that. He was just like, I just let, the Lord work. And if the Lord wills the earth to be flat, then like, what do I know? I'm not a scientist. I don't know if the earth is flat or not. And I'm like, brother, hey, I
Huh.
love, you need to love your Lord or whoever you
Sure.
pray to. We love that. Hey, I want you to like love whoever you want to
The
love, right?
mundo. Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
hey,
yeah.
if Buddhism's your thing, if Christianity is your thing, great. But like, can we do that but also say like the earth isn't flat or like space exists? We asked him like, hey, does space exist? And he's like, well, in the Bible says this. Hey, I'm not a scientist. I've never been to space. I can't say for certain if space exists. And I'm like, brother.
Man,
And we were super respectful. I was super like, no one's trolling him or whatever. We just wanted to see what he would say.
that's so tough, man.
And
Because I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm about to be. That's tough.
it was just very funny. And it was very respectful. He got off afterwards. You could tell, he was jumping on after the good Lord's Thanksgiving. And he was
The
just,
good Lord's things. Yeah.
you know what I
true.
mean? And he was just like ranting and raving about the word of God. And I do love the passion that these, people have for their religions and stuff. I think it's great to be that passionate about something in general.
Sure.
But man, I just like, could we just all hit firm handshakes, agree that like the earth's not flat?
Yeah, it seems like that'd be one that you should be able to just like firm
Yo,
handshakes.
Monivus, I appreciate the gifted stuff. Thank you so much, brother.
Oh, that's cute. Love us with a homie.
Yeah, it's one of Lily's homies.
Oh my god, cute.
Yeah.
Love that.
I appreciate that,
But yeah,
brother.
some people are just, here's my problem, right? And I'm going to say some crazy shit right now. It just seems to me that if you want to be like an open-minded individual and like let yourself have faith in things, that's cool. But
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like a point where open-mindedness is not open-mindedness, it's empty-headedness. And that's a problem.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
there's like a yeah, like because if you follow it to the logical conclusion, the ultimate like logical final step of being truly open-minded, you would actually believe any dumb thing anyone said forever.
Yeah, like I'm not I'm not a doctor, but I believe in medicine.
Like I've never been to Ireland, so maybe it could be there, it
Yeah,
could not be.
I've been
Like, what
told
the fuck are we saying?
Australia isn't real,
Yeah,
but
like what do we mean?
Australia's probably real.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, 6 long months. Dean, I appreciate the reset. Thank you so much.
6
brother.
long months. Just
I'm gonna remove.
the tightest. That's the tightest reset message I've ever seen. 6 long months in all caps.
You get a negative raffle ticket for that comment. You get negative raffle
That's
pulls.
so funny. You know what game I do want to buy that's on sale, and I'm not going to do it, but I kind of want to? Marvel vs. Capcom.
Noah's Ark: The Flood.
Yes, that's also true.
For the
Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics is half off right now for $25. And I'm really thinking about it.
If there was one game I put a lot of time and effort into, not effort, but like a lot of time in the old arcade or whatever, Marvel vs. Capcom fighting games.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
MVC 1 is such an unbelievably sick game. That's
Love
so
that.
fun, man. It's crossed my mind all the time. I think about it. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
I have no one to play that with, so maybe I won't. but it crosses my mind. Yeah, like, do you ever find that like, I feel like I don't know. You tell me if this is like relatable or not. I feel like I'm living in a how would I say this? I have noticed about myself that I am like in my own like individual like return to monkey stage where I'm like modern games are tight, but I'm about to hook up the Super Nintendo. Give me the N64 controller. Pass the controller, Unk. You know what I mean? Like I'm about to fucking
You know,
I
let me tell you. So I didn't grow up with a DS, a 3DS. And when I became an adult, I wanted a 3DS because I didn't have a dog and I wanted to play Nintendogs. And then
yeah.
I grew up a little more and I got a dog and then I didn't need Nintendogs. So like I
Okay.
feel that. I feel that vibe or whatever. Cause like, you know, if you have like your own living Tamagotchi, you don't need a Tamagotchi, you know what I mean? Like if I have a dog, I don't need a Digimon. You know what I mean? So like I feel as though
Okay.
um no,
I should just
I'm doing good. I'm actually really
date a Super
enjoying
Nintendo.
yeah, no, I am actually the opposite. I've been feeling the opposite lately. Last year I kind of felt this way. That like, man, there's like no good games out. I wasn't really like happy with what was coming out. And then this year I've
Mm-hmm.
been inundated with games I've like been really enjoying. Because a lot of it was
Mm,
waiting for this year to come out for like new Assassin's Creed, Expedition, Anno.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, like there's like this year for me personally has been stacked
Yeah.
with like heaters for sure. This I was
Interesting.
waiting for the Sid Meier's game that I feel like it's a flop. I was not happy with how
Oh,
that turned
sure.
out. Trying to think of any other games. Outer Worlds 2, Dispatch.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Dispatch. I've watched a couple of playthroughs of that game now. Some homies been playing it. It seems pretty good. I don't want to like make too many like observations about the writing one way or the other before you play it because I know you're going to be playing it soon. But we'll
Uh,
yap about that after. I don't
yeah,
want to like lead the witness.
I've seen Olivia play a little bit.
Yeah.
I've also played the demo when it was first announced at Summer Games Fest.
Now here's the real question. As a gay, do you have input on the Invisigal versus Blonde Blazer love dynamic?
I saw that sex scene that
Mm-hmm.
Olivia uh, walked into on her stream. I thought it was a good sex scene. I thought like as a gay, I was like, wow, they really like they did that well. Like that was very
Interesting, interesting,
well put
interesting.
together. I mean, hey, you know, I think it's
But it,
you know, you don't
yeah,
have to be lesbian to enjoy lesbian content. You don't have to be gay to enjoy
Mm-hmm.
gay content. You can be like, wow,
Mm-hmm.
those are two good-looking guys going
Sure,
at it like animals. You know, like
sure, sure.
yeah,
Yeah, like if
uh,
Brad Pitt and George Clooney
yeah.
had sex, I would be like a Philistine to not recognize that that's art. No, I hear you for sure.
He was providing her a service that she hadn't had in a while. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
And that's tight. That's tight. Turns
No, but
out,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I don't want to spoil again. I don't want to spoil because people might want to go back and watch that for the first
The
time.
sex
I don't
scene?
want to. Well,
Sure.
there's some dynamics there that
It's
I won't.
crazy you're saying no spoilers for the sex, but okay. All right. If sex
Well,
needs a spoiler tag, then people need to go out a little more, but that's okay.
there is a subset of the community that
Okay.
once they heard sex was in it, they were like, "Cool, we'll play it." You know what I mean?
Well, that's true.
And I'm not a tall tale guy. I'm in it for the
A what?
dispatch part. A tall tale game. Like this is basically the DNA of a tall tale game. Tall tale games.
You keep saying it like that. Is that
Telltale, tall tale.
Telltale?
Don't be a dick. Look, I'm
What do
gonna
you?
say it the way I say it. The fuck
All
you.
right.
You knew what I
All
meant.
right. Don't be a dick. It's so funny. But no. I just mean the like. Do you have like any preconceived notions about if you're going, like who you're gonna romance, so to speak?
No, that's like a in the moment. That's like an in the moment thing.
Gotcha. Yeah. See, we're going in no preconceived notions.
No, I don't. I don't ever have a plan of who to sex It's just like whoever in the moment, I'm kind of in that headspace. I'm kind of like, I don't know who to compare it to. Yeah, just kind of in there, and whoever like takes my vibe, and I can role play a straight guy. I did that for like 20 years of my life or whatever. So I don't mind. I don't mind. Um, if there's only one. You just left everything. You are off. You are gone. You have to take the link again back to you're not in Riverside anymore.
I should be now.
Audio listeners, technical difficulties.
Yeah, audio listeners, there'll be a little hiccup there.
You are also gone from
the stream together too.
No
yeah, why'd that happen? That was odd.
Very strange.
Yeah, my music stopped too. I think Brave just like crashed for a second.
Telltale. Still waiting for the Wolf Among Us 2. It's probably not coming because Telltale went out of business or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
They got fucked up. But the same people made this game though. They made a thing. So that we could have like a spiritual successor to Wolf Among Us 2, kind of.
In conjunction with Roll 20. No. What's that? Hyper Roll? No. What's their team name or whatever? The D&D guys who do the D&D campaigns. Critical Role. Critical Role invested in this game heavily. And I think reports were saying that if Critical Role wouldn't have invested in it, then like the project wouldn't have even happened.
Recording's good now, right? I'm in there. Cams are back. It's all chill.
You are in there. Camera is fuzzy but back.
Cool.
It's probably less you, more Twitch than anything.
Missing on Sea-Dog's side?
I have to like set him up again, Mel.
Oh, because
I have to move you to slot 2. Yeah, I think we're fine now. We're back.
It says shared chat is still enabled though. That didn't like go away.
No, that didn't go away because I stayed. I think I stayed and you didn't go offline. You just
I think Brave browser just like had a hiccup.
Whoopsie. Shit itself.
Hey, Spotify listeners, my bad, dude.
Well, you know what I noticed?
Brave browser's bad.
I can't have Stream Together and Riverside and any other tabs open, or it will crash. I have to only have Riverside and Twitch open.
That's interesting.
And a singular Twitch tab, only this tab.
That's hilarious.
If I have your stream or my stream open, it'll crash. I
had that
your
with your stream. I did have that with your stream up, yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably what happened. And we both use Brave, so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a YouTube open, that's Brave okay. Person. But if Twitch is open, it fucks up.
I think I was talking to you about this. I was thinking about going back to fucking, just going back to Chrome. Because, man, I just have too many issues with Brave. I want to like it, but, man, I don't know if it's saving me a bunch. Like, I don't know if it's helping at all. It's just more annoying to log into stuff.
That's funny. I'll tell you what, a friend of mine, I don't know if this is like something I can be specific about because I don't know if it's like leakable yet. So I'm going to be vague, even though it's, a friend of mine recently got approached. Yeah. A friend of mine recently got approached to do a sponsorship for Opera GX.
I've heard a lot of things about Opera GX.
Yeah. My exposure to it in total is that Moist Critical, Charlie, he has done sponsorships with them a lot, and I think he uses it personally. And I'm like, well, he seems pretty on the ball about a lot of stuff, so maybe. But also, yuck.
Wasn't it last year or the year before they got caught selling people's data, which they said they wouldn't do? There was some
interesting,
big Opera G. Hold on, let me find it. I don't want to spread misinformation.
Spooky. The feminine urge.
It was a Opera GX. Well, not conspiracy, but what's the
not conspiracy. Word I'm trying to pull. Something that isn't a conspiracy, huh? You probably mean Drama. To say incident, perhaps, or I'd imagine incident is what you're looking for.
Opera used to be a fantastic browser with custom high performance. What happened to Opera?
Well, Skate, that's true. I'll tell you what, I have to call my bank. Speaking of people having people's data, because I noticed my credit score went down like 100 points. And when I looked at the credit report of that, it said that my number of open mortgages had gone up. And I was like, what? I think someone bought a house with my information. So I'm going to have to hit up my bank and
fucking Maddie.
Could you imagine? God damn it. But I think someone might have used some information to do a thing financially that is not me. And that would be really frustrating. So, identity theft's real. LMAO. It's a weird thing.
The Hindenburg Research, which is a researching company. I don't know much about Hindenburg Research. I'll have to do a later Google search on who they are. Released a detailed report about Opera in 2020 outlining alleged fraud and illegal activities within the company.
Interesting.
Hindenburg is an investment firm that researches publicly traded companies and shorts their stocks. That's funny. If they find sufficient evidence that investor fraud,
That is funny.
investor fraud, releasing its report. Direct profits from companies decline. It's not partial. Yeah, that is true. If they
Escape. True.
naming yourself after one of those most famous widely publicized disasters.
Can you imagine if you name yourself fucking Hindenburg on fucking real? Name yourself Titanic.
They are called the Hindenburg Reports.
Yeah. Can you imagine calling yourself that? Can you imagine the headspace you have to be in to just name yourself that? Fucking unreal.
Does Opera GX have like any like what is their like tagline? Like what are they trying to sell you? Is it like Opera GX browser for gaming, or like what's
don't know.
the
They're just like, it's tight. I don't know. I actually don't know.
Opera GX? Yes, Opera GX still sucks. Re-reviewing this evil browser. Jesus Christ. That's
That is
2024.
so funny. I'll tell you, you know what they wanted the deliverables and the payout of that campaign? You're gonna lose your mind. Are you ready for this shit?
Huh?
Here, this is insider baseball for audio listeners who aren't familiar with how these work. You ready for this shit?
Yeah.
Get ready. Get buckle up.
Yeah, I mean,
Check this out.
I'm live.
30-day campaign. 9 6-hour streams.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Not only 9 6-hour streams in 30 days.
That's a big campaign. Most campaigns are like 2-hour streams with the option for a third bonus.
So what
This
is
is like
sure.
unreal.
So what's the anyway? You'll get to it.
Yeah. So that already is like a significant amount of time. In the 6 hours of stream on the minimum 9 occasions, right? They want you to be visibly seen using Opera GX at multiple points and naturally integrate talking points to sell the browser. Also, for the full 30 days, no matter what you're doing, sponsored or not, you can't use any other browsers on stream visibly. In addition, they want an on-screen widget the whole time for all of them, like the visual real estate of an on-screen widget. You ready for the payout? For these lofty deliverables, you ready for the payout? $120 plus $2 a head for every new first-time Opera user.
Well, hey, I can't talk shit because I don't have that. I don't have that deal.
You can
at
and
all.
should. You can
You know
and
what I mean?
should talk shit. You can and should. Unless they wanted to pay me, and then I would do it because I am broke right now. However,
Yeah, $100 would go a long way at the moment. Okay,
It's funny.
so the 30-day not is, you said 9 6-hour streams?
9 6-hour streams. Yeah.
That's not very hard. I can do 6 hours, no problem. And I stream now for the holidays, Monday through Friday. Monday through Sunday. I mean, I'm dumb as hell. So I think working it into a stream multiple times and it feeling
Organic and reasonable.
organic and reasonable would probably be tough because I don't do a lot of like YouTube watching. You would probably have an easier time doing that because you tend to pull up a lot of stuff on
I do.
like browser and stuff. Like I do sometimes, but I don't do a lot of that. So that would probably be easier for someone like you.
Yeah. But like
and
the
widget,
payout
what's
is
the widget?
like to show how many people have signed up through your code to use Opera or whatever, like the tracker thing, and then it does like one of those like a banner style cycle throughs of like an animated ad thing, like use Opera GX right now to have a fat cock or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what it says, but you get what I'm saying. And just like I can't To put this in perspective for our homies who don't do that kind of thing, if you've never streamed or had like one of those like ad reads, like where you have to like do a sponsored whatever, to give a frame of reference, $120 for 30 days across 9 6-hour streams plus $2 a head, which was capped by the way at I think 80. But like, if you were to take that and look at the other sponsorships that other companies offer, it's like so laughable. Like I recently had an offer to play some game that was basically Call of Dragons, but like with ants. It was like an ant army game, like an ant real time PvP,
Yeah.
like base builder, then war strat, whatever that is.
There are also mind DMs.
Yeah, it's like ant colonies or ant wars or some bullshit. I forget. I don't know. It looked fucking awful, but they were offering me $820, 800, and I'm small. The person that I'm talking about who had the other Opera GX thing, they're a partner, like 8 times my size, easy, probably more, like at 120, and my 800 and some odd dollars. The base pay was, I think, like 145 question mark, and then like there was some deliverables that would like increase it to a maximum of 8 whatever. I probably would have got like 400 for it if I did the whole thing, but that's
doing
significantly
stuff that relies
more
on
you know
people doing something. Like I'll
Well, I
play a
agree.
game, you know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
agree.
I'll do something like that, but I don't want to like push a code. Like I would love to work with a business that gave me like a discount code for something I really believe in. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like
Gamer subs.
no, yeah, it wouldn't be anything like that. But it would definitely be something that if I like were really interested in. But I don't know. I mean, hey, they
Yeah.
have the ability to either take it or not. If they're a partner, it doesn't seem like they would need $100. Maybe
Well,
they do. I
it's
don't
just
know.
crazy that the company lowballed them so fucking hard.
I mean, I could see if I'm already doing like 8-10 hour streams every day, and this is just like a little add-in that's gonna be like no sweat off my back, then fuck it, who cares? I'm gonna blow past the 9 hours anyway. That's $100 in my pocket, and then maybe a couple extra bucks
45
if
days
people sign
later.
up.
45 days later.
Money's money. Hey, fuck it. Even if it's
I
100
know
days
that it
later, it's still
is.
money coming in.
I don't know that it is. Because
Hey,
you have
and
to weigh out like how annoyed people would be about a 30-day campaign where you have to yammer on about Opera GX.
in my
That
situation,
might cost you $100.
where every dollar counts, where I'm literally moving money around to pay for the website and the
That's pretty
Riverside
accurate.
stuff.
Yeah.
$100 coming in 40 days from now would help a lot. You know what I mean?
Sure.
50, I would do it for $50 and a fucking popsicle. You know what I mean?
I do it for 50 and a popsicle's crazy.
It is money's money, you know? $100 would buy me
popsicle, baby.
$100 would be 80% of a yearly sub for WoW to make more content. But you know what I mean? At this point in time, I don't have the capacity to say, no, fuck that. I wouldn't take that. Now, if I completely just am like, if I do the research and I'm like, yo, Opera GX is fucking trash or whatever, if I do the research and figure that out, allegedly they're trash. I'm not saying they are. Opera GX, they hit me up.
I am. I'm saying they're trash. I'm saying they're trash and openly saying, pay me to change my mind, bitch. Opera. You want me to change my tune? Cut the check.
Yeah, but if I was completely against them, I wouldn't do it, obviously. But if it was like just a little additive, just like, hey, just do this, $100, fuck it.
Yeah. I'm for sale. I could change my mind for money. I would do that. If I'll tell you what, there are some things I wouldn't do that for, but it's pretty narrow field.
Yeah, I won't do it for
I'm for sale for real.
Like mobile games, that's just kind of out of my wheelhouse. I don't really want to. And a lot of those deliverables are like, have people sign up and play for 3 hours or get to X or whatever. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna shill, and then that would be, I would be streaming that, and people would be like, "Look at this down bad motherfucker who's doing this, and we know he hates doing this."
Well, that's
Like,
what I'm saying. What
you know what I
happened with
mean?
Opera GX even? after a
But
couple of streams, let
I'm
alone
saying
9.
I'm so not into fucking Brave right now either. I would give Opera GX a chance because I'm
I'll suck you.
currently not happy. I'm currently not fucking happy with the browsers I have anyway. You know, give me something that fucking works, please.
Oh my god. Well, true. Jenny, that's hilarious. That's really funny. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. $20 is $20.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, it's
That's what I'm fucking saying. And the holidays are coming up too. Hey,
true.
I mean,
Holidays do be right here. It's holiday
for
time.
a partner, I would probably expect a little more money. You know, like $100. I mean, I don't know how much leeway this partner had, but like I would have probably been like, hey, you know, instead of like $2 a head, why don't you just give me 200 up front, and like whoever signs up, you know? Like I would have a little bit of negotiation there. I'd like try and negotiate it out. Any little, even if it's like $10 more, fuck it, you know, I still negotiated that, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That would be my
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
I'm always trying to like
let me
get that
let me
negotiation in.
speaking of games, right? Speaking of games and you being a game reviewer, I don't know if anyone knows gamerglance.com. Do you go to gamerglance for gamer reviews? Gamerglance, go to gamerglance.
Gamerglance.com hash exclamation point website.
True. Exclamation point website. Now, you as well, I guess audio listeners, you don't have a place to put that in, but if you go to twitch.tv/C, capital C, lowercase DOG underscore CDog underscore twitch.tv/CDog underscore, and then go to his chat while he's live and put an exclamation point and then website. It's probably easier to just type in gamerglance.com, but it's, you know, anyway, the point is, he has reviews.
Yeah.
The point is, as someone who has played some things and reviewed some stuff, I have to approach you about not quite a review, but a brief summary of whether or not something is tight.
Is this something I reviewed?
I don't.
Am I coming under fire?
You have? I don't think
okay.
That would be so funny.
I just
this is gotcha
sure
journalism.
This is
gotcha journalism.
And did I review it? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, okay.
Tight. Time for me to attack you for your reviews. First of all, what the fuck did you say about Choo Choo Charles? No. It's nothing. No. Don't know.
Well, what's the game?
Do you have a review for this?
What's the game?
Well, so you see, there's a woman up. You know, I don't.
I see.
And we were like looking through what games overlap that we could play together, and Phasmo came up as a thing. And for whatever reason, if you could imagine, I actually own Phasmophobia, despite not playing it. It's in my library. And I understand the kind of the vibe of like, do mini games or whatever. Guess what kind of ghost it is. If you're right, you get money. Repeat forever.
Yeah, kind of.
But I don't really understand the minutia of like, what do you do with the money? How can you just like wing it? Can you just guess ghost every time and be like fine? Like,
so I think
is like is it a mini games tight? Like, give me the Phasmo vibe from your perspective.
So I've never played a Phasmo game, but I've seen people play it. So you're thinking about it from like the standpoint of a game that has a lot of game there. What you need to think about it as is if you're playing Dead by Daylight. It really is everything made up and the points don't matter. From my perspective.
Oh, I see.
Like Phasmophobia is for like kids that think that's edgy. You know? They're like, wow, Phasmophobia, fucking edgy, dude. And then like people like UKBO like draw like sketches of the characters.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Yeah. Shout out to UKBO. Sorry.
True. Shout out to UKBO.
That might sound like a shot. It is, but I'm sorry. I love you.
That's very funny.
Platonically. So that's
interesting.
I know
so you're saying like
games.
Phasmo's not that tight.
Well, for me, again, I'm not really. Well, one, I'm not a horror guy anyway, but I'm definitely not into like what seems like watered down kitty humor. I'm sorry, horror.
Kitty humor. It's like Phasmo. I played Phasmo when that shit wasn't funny at all.
Wait. Hold on. Phasmophobia or Five Nights at Freddy's? I'm lost.
Phasmophobia.
Oh, Phasmophobia. Okay. Never mind. Hold on. For some reason, I just got done playing Dead by Daylight the other day, and anyway, long story short, Five Nights at Freddy's added a character in. In my head, I was thinking Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's hilarious.
Phasmophobia is, yeah, you go in with like assortment of tools and you try to
Yeah.
figure out what the ghost is via these parameters, and then you gain more money to then unlock more places to go to get better tools to then do the thing over again. It's basically
Okay.
like a party game.
Gotcha. I see. I see. I see. I
It's
see.
basically spooky Mario Kart, where if you lose, you die, and then you have to watch people try to survive
Oh. Okay, fuck with that.
without
What's
the
the
racing.
capacity for like hee hee ha ha moments versus just like not that?
Do you get jump scared?
No.
Well, then probably not a lot for you.
I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So,
do be stoic. I'm a rock.
did you tell her that like you overanalyzed a lot of stuff, and that game might not be like a fun game for you?
Uh
Does she know that
no.
side of you yet? Are you trying to
She
hide
does
that
well,
side?
I've mentioned that I very much am an overthinker, overanalyzer.
I see. Does she watch your
Yeah.
stream? Has she been to your stream?
She's in this one.
Oh, she's in this one right now. Hey, girly.
Yeah.
Hi,
She
I'm
might be
I'm
asleep though.
Bessie.
She might have fallen asleep.
Hey, if you're hearing this subconsciously, hi, I'm Bessie. Welcome in. So,
Hi, hello.
let me
Yeah.
help you out
Pleasure
here.
to introduce you to.
You probably don't want to play Phasmo with him just because he does overthink and does overanalyze, and
I
it
see.
probably
Oh,
he
okay.
would end up building the spreadsheet and not playing the game. So what you want to do,
That's in the
get him
spreadsheet.
something, do something with him that will kind of tire him out first, or play the game with him when he's kind of falling asleep halfway,
I'm
because then he'll
dying.
be off his game, and then it will be actually more fun for you. Hey, I'm just saying, girlie, you don't have to listen to me or whatever. I'm just here for you. I'm vibing, popping the
God.
DMs, and I'll help
Don't
you out. You know what I mean?
don't
I'm
say
here for you,
tire
girlie.
him out first. That's crazy. That's very
All the
funny.
available suitors, whoever you are, jump in the DMs. I'll give you the lowdown. I'll give you the cheat sheet. I got you. Trust.
That's hilarious. What a fucking thing to say. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jenny, I
Yeah,
definitely am overthinker, overanalyzer for sure.
yeah.
Like I'll notice if someone's vibe is like 1% off for sure.
You would. This is what you would do. You would pop into a Phasmophobia match, and then you'd be like, I wonder what the correlation is between me getting this map and it being this ghost. And then you'll like start doing your spreadsheet and go, okay, so I have a 50% chance to be this ghost, 5% chance to be. You'll start like kind of
Yeah,
over
I
analyzing
see.
anything, and it just won't be fun. It's just a party game. You're supposed to like, have
Wait,
fun
but
with
if I
friends.
do make a spreadsheet like that, wouldn't I then adequately have like a rational basis for like doing the layups and just like getting it right most of the time off a couple of pieces of information?
Well, the thing is, it's not about, so this game, kind of like Dead by Daylight, it's not really about winning. It's about like watching your friends either fail or like get scared because the host is like the ghost is in his hunting phase or whatever. There's
Sure.
like it's like a part. It's like
Oh,
it's a junk food game. It's like
it's
a
like
game.
it's like a Jackbox or some shit.
Yeah, you're not eating this. You're not playing this game to like
I see.
count the calories. It's like Thanksgiving dinner. We're not counting calories at Thanksgiving dinner, hopefully. You know what I mean? You're just kind of
Sure.
eating, just kind of shoving
Sure.
food in there. So that's kind
Gotcha.
of like it's a fun game. Phasmophobia is fun. I've played it. I have probably like 20 hours in it or whatever.
Yeah,
Um
Skate called it friend to slop
yeah,
was the
exactly. It's
term.
like RV there yet, Peak. It's like one of those games. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Now you see here's the problem with Peak and RV there yet. I would play those games like a US Marine.
Yeah.
I
And
would lock in
so
immediately and be like, how do we optimally get the
yeah.
RV to location? How do we optimally get to
Yeah,
Peak?
and you could understand why you might not be invited to those parties per se.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's
Because
why
they're trying to
again,
be
girly,
chill.
I'm here for you. I'm talking to you if you're sleeping.
Gotcha.
Tire him out. Make sure he's not on his A game. Because then that's more fun to watch him fail. With the group. Because if he's on his A game, he's gonna try to
Hmm.
be a tryhard or whatever. We don't want that in the party. We don't want that in the
Okay.
party.
It's fascinating you think I'm ever not on my A game, but that I hear you. That's fine.
Well, I've seen you in multiple instances.
When have I failed anything? What does that mean?
I'm not saying failed per se, but definitely you've had moments where your A game has not been your A game. You know what I mean? Suboptimally A game. You know, falling asleep during a movie night.
Oh, I thought you meant games, not just life. Yeah, no,
Well,
that's
just
true. You're right.
life. You know.
Yeah, no,
Well,
you're
if
right. Yeah,
it's
for sure.
tiring you out just in general, you know?
I did fall asleep during movie night the other day. Yeah,
We
I
had
felt
that
really
one
bad about that.
podcast where I had to keep you awake because you were falling asleep during it too. No, obviously not a game, but
Oh,
still. It wasn't recently. It was
oh,
I
like
think your
really early
grandpa
on.
had fallen.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah,
was like a
yeah, yeah,
while
yeah,
back
yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah.
while you
I
were
was up for like
dating.
30 hours. I remember.
It was while you were with someone else who we won't
Yeah,
name because Girly's in chat right now. Talking to you, Girly.
yeah.
DM me. I got
Well,
you.
well, we won't name her just because she sucked, but
Well, true,
that
but
bitch was.
we don't want to talk about trash while royalties here. You know what I mean?
I
Let's
agree. I
not.
agree. I agree. I agree. I
Let's
agree.
not.
No need to
Let's
pollute
not
the air.
fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
yeah, exactly.
Whoa, Death, don't say that. No, Noelle can hang in almost all the content I said with a lowercase almost and tinier font aggressively. It's so frustrating. Fucking
Man,
god
you know
damn
what's
it.
frustrating though? For real, for real.
Yo,
You're kind of in
shoot
a
pun.
newer house though, but I have like an older construction house. Fucking Christmas ants, like the kind of holiday ants, like the little sugar ants. You ever deal with like little sugar ants or whatever?
I'm sorry, Christmas ants?
So I have like a smaller, older house, and the kitchen is right off the side door to the backyard.
Yeah.
So occasionally, ants want to find food and it's getting colder, so there's not a lot out to like for them to eat. So they try to get inside. You're always trying to fight animals getting inside. And having an older house, there's a lot of nooks and crannies they can try to get in. So I'm dealing with like the holiday ants right now. They're trying to like move in. I'm trying to like kill them.
Huh. I don't know if I've ever heard of holiday ants, but I do know ants suck.
Just sugar ants. I'm just calling them holiday ants, but like sugar ants or you leave like fucking
Just like a normal old black ant.
you leave a little molasses out or whatever, and they're like swarming it or whatever in like a couple minutes.
You say leave the molasses out? What
Well,
fucking
so
time
I
are
was
you
gonna
from?
ask: is your kitchen in like the center of your house, or is it like on the side of your house,
Side,
like where
side of the house.
like ants could easily get in through like a windowsill or like your
He's
sliding glass door?
No, Aaron, that's so true.
Okay,
Yeah, we wouldn't know about the rich man Santa hat wearing ants. That's true. You guys have fucking elitist
cool,
holiday ants. That's
cool,
crazy.
bro. We can tell
Generational
how
wealth
I
ants in the
love
house.
this. I love this meme. 3 weeks in a row, guys. Anyway, so we've been dealing with that. It's kind of annoying.
True, 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 true. It must be frustrating to have it pointed out so frequently. We can lay up. We'll lay off it a little bit. True.
Pointed out so frequently. Fuck you.
What do you mean? I just said we'll lay off of it, huh? Wait. What does that mean? I'm on your side here. I was trying to be accommodating.
Sorry, my fucking kitchen isn't, massive like yours. My bad.
Hey, I'm on your side. I understood. I said, hey, we'll chill. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm not leaving molasses out. It's just
Buddy, welcome in. Hi, hello, how are you? Audio listeners, Connor is containing his rage.
I'm good. Anyway, I've just, every couple years it seems like, 1 year we'll have issues with some ants, and then like 1 or 2 years will go by fine, and then they'll like kind of make a resurgence or whatever. So
yeah, it would be very frustrating. And when those, I assume they're Christmas ants because they're like carrying Swarovski crystals and like twinkle lights. They're like doing dance numbers.
They're like exactly. They're like turning trades at the local. Like yeah.
Those the choreographed ants.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a couple of ants around here, a couple of different varieties. I don't know that I've ever seen like. I guess sugar ant is just like the normal like picnic ants, like the silly little black ants.
Yeah,
Are they
they're not like huge. They're not like I don't think they're termites. They could be termites, which I hope not. We've had termite problems before too. I mean, it's
Demon.
Texas.
That's
there's
crazy.
A lot
you
of,
just said that.
There's a lot of like there's a lot of termite stuff around here, obviously because of all the bayous and stuff. It's a lot of termite damage and stuff. So we had termites before, like years ago. So I'm
Audio
hoping it's
listeners,
not like a return of that. Jesus
our
Christ.
boy Demon literally came in just now and said, "Christmas ants, are they sugar ants?" That's tight.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah. See, you're not on an island. People get it.
Well, I guess it also depends on like where you're at too. Like there are a lot of ants in like Texas has like good old ant soil, you know what I mean? They're
Sure.
like if you're out cutting your grass, you want to make sure you like look at the fucking yard first, because you could like slice right into an ant hill and you have ants all over your fucking shins, biting you and shit,
Oh, that sucks.
like fire ants and shit.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I don't. I see. Here's my thing. Whenever I am talking about the ants in this area,
You might
I
not
know
even
what
have
they're called.
fire ants altogether. So
Oh, we
'cause some
definitely have fire
areas
ants.
just don't have fire ants.
Yeah, we got fire ants
I mean,
for sure. And we have those like the big ants. They're like the ones that are like the super big ones,
Yeah.
like the
The mud
industrial
daubers
ants.
or whatever.
Yeah. The fucking mud puppies or whatever they are. Yeah. We got them big.
We call
big
them
ants.
mud daubers here.
Mud dauber, huh?
Yeah, because they build little mud huts.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, we have like the little Campanatus consabrinus, like the little guys, like the
Okay, dude, just say the fucking regular name, dude. Not he
What?
googled the fucking scientific name for it. Don't make me Google whatever the fuck you just said. Just tell me what the name of the ant is.
There's like little black ants in the area. I don't know.
Okay, just say that.
I did. That's I led with little black ants for sure. I did say that.
Yeah, but then you hit me with the fucking expecto patronum, like I was supposed to know what the fuck
The
that meant. You know
Campanatus
what I mean?
consabrinus.
Campanadas, fucking cup of Sabrinas. I don't know. Like, what the
Sure.
fuck?
Have you seen that video of the guy that played Ron in the Harry Potter movies getting gas and someone's recording him and he holds up the gas and he's like, expensive petroleum.
Oh, that's funny. No, I
He's
haven't seen
tight.
that.
Rupert Grint, I think is his name, right? That guy's tight. I like that guy.
Yeah, they could be carpenter ants. We've talked about this before. Carpenter ant. We were talking about how carpenter ants weren't termites, but they're kind of similar. So they could also be carpenter ants as well.
I assume
I
pharaoh ants live
fucking
in the
hope
sand
not.
where they come from. Pharaoh ants sound spicy. Hopefully they just have a really big. Are you snapping your fingers over there?
Not at you, just in the general.
Oh,
I was just stretching a little bit, and I just felt
Oh,
like.
I see. I thought that was
Yeah.
just like I thought you were giving me like snaps, like, oh yeah, preach
No.
me. Like the Spenta Patronum. Listen, Campanatus consabrinus is what they're called. That's the ant genus. I don't know, man. I think they're called banded ants, maybe, or like gold banded ants or something like that. Hold on, let me Google.
Oh, yuck! Pharaoh ants.
What is the normal name for Campanatus consabrinus? Banded sugar ant. Yeah. So we do in fact have those around here for sure.
Yeah, and the sugar ants, when you squeeze them and you smell, they kind of smell a little sweet or whatever.
Hey, real quick, what'd you say?
Yeah, the ants, when you squish them, they release like an odor. It's like a sweet odor or whatever. Hey, I didn't make ants. Talk to God. Don't look at me.
How often are you squeezing ants and smelling your hand?
Well, that's a way to fucking tell what kind of fucking ant they are. Don't make me look crazy.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, ants that smell sweet are called odorous house ants, commonly referred to as sugar ants. Look, I've lived in a house. I've had to deal with bugs before. So you gotta do what you gotta do to try to figure out what kind of fucking ant they are to deal with them, you know?
Well, as a poor, I have had ants many times in many houses. Yeah, I'm aware of ants. Yep, sure. I can't say I've ever tried that particular identification approach. That's a fascinating tip that I had not had access to. I didn't know that was an option. Was the squish and sniff test.
Well, I would understand you not understanding because of how much time you spent in a shed and not outside with the wildlife.
The shed had ants, if you can imagine.
Then you should have known. But they could have been carpenter ants, and they wouldn't smell like fucking grapes.
True. What?
They don't smell like grapes. It's just a sweet smell. It's like an odorous, like a
Oh,
sweet.
I was gonna say, don't tell me you
That's
got
not
grape
grapes.
ants over there. You got fucking
No,
strawberry ants,
no,
lemon lime ants. What the fuck else we got going on?
no.
This is crazy. Fucking got root beer ants and shit.
You're
Well,
not
hold on, wait.
sniffing the fucking ants, okay?
Well, you're squishing them and then sniffing your hands, right?
No, you're squishing them and you're like, you're like doing something. And you're like, what's that smell? And it's like, oh, the ants. And you like, you have like, see an ant crawl your across your windsill or whatever. So you squish it. And then you're like doing something else. You're like, oh, sugar ant. Yeah, because I squish it. And then you have to fucking wash your hands. You're not like, sugar ants. You know what I mean? You're not fucking doing that.
So
Jesus
are you
Christ.
huffing ants or you have like the rag over your head? Really capture the smell?
You know what? Hey, girl he's talking to, run. Just get out of here. He's rancid. He's trash. Get out of find someone else. I'm the bestie. Trust me. Just fucking run, okay? Get out of here. Fucking, he's rancid. Don't fucking trust him, okay?
He's
God,
rancid.
get
He's
out.
trash.
Get
He's
out.
so funny.
Run far away.
God, that's so funny.
Don't do
He's
that.
rancid.
Talk to him.
He's
great.
trash. Holy. Oh, that's really funny. Well, listen.
Next time
I want
to talk about something in my life, I'll leave my bougie ants out of this. My bad.
It's interesting that you're acknowledging their bougie ants. That's fun.
They're not bougie ants. They're just fucking
Well,
sugar
you
ants.
just said. Well, I'm on your side.
They're the least bougie ants of them all. They're actually like very poor ants.
Seems judgmental. Now, here's the thing. I mean, again, I've dealt with ants before. You know what I mean? I know ants. So.
Well, the problem is they're the same color as other ants. So you don't know, and they won't like sting you. So like you have to figure out, are these fire ants? Are these black ants? Are these sugar ants? Are these like fucking, are they coming out of the walls? Are they fucking termites or whatever? Like there's a lot of different kind of wildlife you have to figure out what the fuck's going on, you know?
Well, that's true. Yeah, and you do have to identify what kind of ants they are. Otherwise, you're just winging it.
You got to call a specialist if it's termites, or else your house is just going to fall apart.
Well, that's true. And a falling apart house is not tight.
No, not quite.
No,
not when you get hurricanes. You kind of want to keep your structural integrity for the literal hurricanes that will come barreling down, killing us.
What did you just say? Say that again.
You want your house to be structurally sound for the hurricanes that come barreling down, ready to kill us?
That's what I thought you said.
Hurricanes don't come barreling out of the Gulf of Mexico?
Gulf of America, but go on. Careful.
No. I won't even allow that bit to happen. That's so crazy. So dumb, by the way. It's the Gulf of Mexico.
The Gulf of America thing is insanely dumb. Yeah, it's not good.
It at least should be the Gulf of Texas, because I mean, it is the majority, you know. And what did Texas used to be? Mexico. So bam, there you go.
Oh my god,
hurts my brain.
It's so fucking funny. Yeah, I don't know how we even arrive at things like this. How do we even get to Gulf of America? Do you know what I mean? Like, how does that happen as a society?
Stupidity.
We're so dumb. We're so dumb.
Nationalism.
Yeah. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Oh my god. We have tomatoes up in this house?
Interesting. Like, shouldn't oceans just change names once they change hands? Because, like, you think, well, the country's not. I mean, you know what I mean. Like, things have happened. Things have changed. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it should be, but I'm saying, shouldn't the names just automatically change? Shouldn't it just change over? Like, we have Texas now. It should just be like the Gulf of Us or whatever.
The Gulf of Us. Okay, but Mexico's like still there. I think they still share the sea.
But like kind of further away or whatever. You know what I mean? They got pushed back a little bit. Hey, it's just geography. I'm not.
I see. Receding Mexican line.
Yeah, we kind of got more of that pie or whatever. But hey, I like the Gulf of Mexico. I learned the Gulf of Mexico. I'm always gonna call it the Gulf of Mexico. You know, I'm in there with the homies.
Sure. Well, sure.
Yeah, I'm in
Your
there.
yeah, right. You're about the elote. You're about.
I'm in there.
Yeah. I hear you, dude.
Yeah. I'm at the function. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're
Tamales,
everyone here is
all that
rasa for
shit.
sure. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, why wouldn't we be when you think about it? Right?
Sure. So valid. So valid.
Now I will say, Gulf of America, not the dumbest thing we've done, despite being very dumb. Which is
name just
crazy. It's a
doesn't sound
hard
good.
topic.
You know? Just call it like Dirty Sea at this point. You know what I mean? Because there's so much oil in there. It's called petroleum, Gulf of Petroleum. You know?
The Gulf of Petroleum.
Well, there's so many fucking oil spills in that bitch. Might as well.
You know, I'm glad we're on this topic because I think it's time that we really get in there on this one. I have a lot to say about Saudi Arabia.
Yeah? We're gonna hit Ukraine and Palestine next? Or what are we doing? We're gonna circle back around to Israel? Like what? Gaza, maybe? We're gonna talk about Gaza for a little bit?
Well, brother, if we did, I have a lot to fucking say.
Hold on. I heard a term yesterday. I have to run by you. In chat, I've Googled this.
Is this about to be rancid for real?
It's offensive. Google says it's not offensive.
Google says it's not offensive.
So I'm going to say it. Now, if we all firm handshakes agree we shouldn't say it, then I think we shouldn't say it. I'm not saying it. I heard a streamer say it yesterday.
Okay. The
streamer said he was having a long goodbye, and he said, and I quote, "I should really stop this Jewish goodbye." And we had to Google it because I've never heard of a Jewish goodbye. And everyone in my party who we were watching this is actually the same religious guy we were talking about. He was talking about a Jewish goodbye, and I've never heard of anything such. And so we Googled it, and it's the same as a Russian goodbye or just a long drawn out goodbye. But I'm like, hey,
it's just the opposite of an Irish goodbye. Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, if we can't say Irish goodbye anymore, why are we letting the
Who says
Jewish
we can't say Irish goodbye?
What? Well, I thought I've been told the Irish goodbye is the same like a paddy wagon. It's like, yo, we can't do that. They like went through too much stuff.
No, you can still hit Irish goodbye for sure. They can lose all the potatoes they want. We can still say Irish goodbye for sure. That's on the table. Yeah.
That's crazy.
As an Irishman, you can say that. I'm giving you the Irish pass. Like you have the card. It's okay. You can say it.
That's tight. Yeah, I've always heard of Irish goodbyes. Never heard of a Jewish goodbye. Sounds crazy though.
What's our vibe as people who identify as stuff that they're like 10%? Is that Grandfather Dan or is that Goofy?
A little goofy.
Is it?
10% of what? What are we?
Just anything. If someone was like, I'm 3% Italian, so I can say type shit.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I go with mob rules on that. You know what I mean? I think you got to be more than 50%. Your mudda and your fada
more than
gotta
50%.
Yeah. Like my mom is 100% Italian. My mom had me.
A lot.
I'm like 50% Italian.
That is the math on that. Maybe a little more.
So I'm Italian, and then whatever the fuck my dad is, probably like a mix of like Irish, Native American, whatever. Whoever settled.
Under 20s dragging it.
Yeah. Because like I'm not going to get a grant for college as a Native American as like 2% Native American. You know what I mean? I'm not going to find my spirit animal at like 2%. You know what I mean? I don't have enough of that energy in me to do that. I feel like those aren't my people. You know what I mean? Like 2%.
Sure.
That's pushing it. You know, 20%. I feel like is even kind of pushing it.
Okay. I hear you. Yeah, so 25% little quarter action. We give that that's in there.
I feel like 50. Like I feel like I think you got to be like a 50, like close to 50. Like I'll give you like 48%. I'll like round you up or whatever. But even 47, 46, I'll round you up a little bit. But like if we're doing like 10%, 15%, I don't give a fuck. What's your biggest percent? You know what I mean? I want that.
Well, the biggest only. What if the biggest is still small, like on some mutt shit?
What'd you say?
What, like, you know, like, what if you're a mix of so many things that the biggest percentage you are is still small?
On some what shit, though? On some, what'd you say?
Mutt? M-U-T-T, like a dog?
I heard butt, and I'm like, what does butt have to do with this?
I'm sorry?
Anyway. Yeah, no, I don't know. I still take your biggest percent, and that's like the main. You know what I mean? That's your main spec.
It's
You
your
know what I mean?
main spec. I had to like. I just registered. Did I just say a
You
slur?
multi-class. I'll let you multi-class, but you
No?
have to have a main spec.
Is mutt a slur? I thought it just meant a mixed dog.
No, mutt. I just heard butt. Mutt's not a slur.
I have to Google. Is mutt a slur in some cultures?
No, I don't think so. I use mutt all the time.
Mm,
I call myself a mutt. A mutt is just a dog that isn't one version
whoa,
of a dog.
mutt is a slur now for real. Google is saying it is a derogatory term for any mixed race person. That's crazy.
But
whoa.
Google will also tell you fucking psychopath is a slur or whatever. So like,
they do say that.
Like, are we really?
Wait, but is it a slur I'm allowed to use if it applies to me though?
Yeah, if you're calling yourself
like surely
that.
I can just surely
I can
I
call
have the
myself
pass
the
for
F
it's
slur.
me.
I mean, no one can tell me I can't call myself an F slur. That's dumb. You know what I mean?
True. That's true.
I am also a mutt. I'll say both of them.
As a gay, you have the right. You earned it.
Yeah. I think it's only in bad taste if you use it in bad taste. If you're in a league match and you're losing and you call someone a mutt, might be bad taste. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, then it's like saying mudblood or something, like you're on some Harry Potter shit. Like, that's not tight.
Yeah, like are we really outlawing mudblood at the end of the day?
Huh.
Like if mutt's bad, we'll just call people mudbloods, and that's a whole nother topic of discussion. Yeah.
Well,
because I know people that throw mudblood around pretty frequently, you know. Just because you like Harry Potter doesn't mean you can openly slur the non-magical, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. Huh.
Am I gay enough to use the F slur? Yeah. I got a compliment once that they were like, hey, I just want to say, like, for a gay dude, you're not really that gay. And I was like, it's supposed to come off as a compliment.
Huh.
I was like, okay, cool. Thank you, straight man, for that compliment.
Thank you, straight man, for the compliment. Is very funny. Huh. That's making me wonder how many other things I say that are accidentally slurs.
Everything. Midget slur.
I don't think that one counts.
It has to.
Because midgets have told me to say midget. Like they told me to say it.
And we're all mixed anyway. You know what I mean? Give me one person that's not mixed with something. Everyone is a mutt. We're out here. You know what I mean?
Because I know, like, I've had a lot of midget homies. There's several, many.
I don't know.
Lots actually.
That. I think isn't. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that one. I was gonna say the plural of midget homies. Isn't that just?
Go ahead.
Well,
no, go ahead.
I won't. I won't. No, we're saying that. We're saying it.
But yeah, like I've had so many midget homies, and they all are like universally have been like, if you call me a little person, I'll fucking fight you for real.
I do think little person's like more fucking like absurd to call.
It seems patronizing, and you know who thinks that also? Every midget friend I've ever had. They're like, yo, I'm not a fucking leprechaun. Don't call me the little person, bitch. I'm like, okay, I hear you.
Back, there was one person in high school that was had dwarfism or whatever, and they're like, 2 rules of being my friend: don't call me a fucking dwarf, don't call me a little person. I was like, got it.
No dwarf, huh? That's like fucked up. We don't like that.
He's like, don't call me by my fucking disease. I'm like, hey, I got you, bro. All right.
Fuck.
Nah, that's what he said. Hey,
and you know what? He's so real for that. Because could you imagine if you had elephantitis and people just called you elephant? That'd be a problem. That would suck.
When he said it, it clicked. I was like, all right, it makes sense to me.
True.
That was a real life thing. A real life person said.
Can you imagine if you went to dap somebody? I'd be like, yo, leukemia was good. Like they'd be mad.
He's like, if you want to be my friend, you're not gonna call me a fucking dwarf, and you're not gonna fucking call me a little person. Fuck those.
Excuse
I was like,
me, good
right,
sirs. Ram, that's crazy. There was a single experience though. Oh. It is tough because, you know, like people want to identify as whatever they want to identify as on an individual basis, and I feel like
we let people choose.
Yeah, right. And if we're gonna say that, like, because here's the thing, it's not like there was a community meeting for every person who was a midget and they like voted. You know what I mean? Yeah. We can't treat them as a monolith, even if it's a very short monolith.
If I'm playing like, you know, Borderlands 1, 2, and 3, I'm not gonna not say midget because that is a literal enemy in the game.
They're called that. They're
literally midgets. I didn't make that up.
Yeah, psycho being a slur now is very crazy too. Psycho being a slur, I don't know if I can get behind.
job.
Well, that
Sorry.
is a slur, but
Oh god.
yeah, it is interesting that like
Yeah, we're
there's
kind
so
of getting to the
many.
point where everything is a slur now. It's kind of hard. Kind of hard to figure out.
You can't say the J word.
Juggalo?
Japanese. Oh, well, we went similar directions with that.
Well, you can't say the shortened version of Japanese. You can say Japanese, just not.
Pan.
No, the 3-letter.
Oh.
You can't do.
Bunny meant job. That's so funny.
The other 3-letter.
The
There's
thing
a
we
lot
said
of them.
right before they said that we're so fucking goofy for that. All right, true. You're right. My fault. I just well, my fault.
If job is a slur, you can call me.
Trick word, yeah. Hey babe. Hi. This is
so
girl.
funny. Oh, hello. Hi.
This is
Bestie.
earlier this came up.
I don't know if
Now
you were
you know.
here. He said you might have been sleeping. We were talking about phasmophobia. I was giving you some advice. Hi, by the way. You can DM me anytime. Feel free if you need help with him. I got him.
Don't say that. Don't say help with him. This is crazy.
You can.
This is outrageous.
Take my advice, bestie. I'm gonna call you bestie because trust me, it's gonna be there soon at some point. I got
so
you, trust.
funny.
I got you, trust. Don't worry about it. I got you.
I don't know if we're good to like soft launch babe in public, but I feel like we are. I'm doing it anyway.
Psycho is a slur now. Yes, psycho is a slur on. Well, I mean, here's the thing: what you see on Twitter and what like reality is, it's a very separate. Anyway, slurs. I think great bit. Moving on.
Yeah, Rem, Psycho. The reason I know that is because I was looking for mods for Borderlands 2, not terribly long ago. And all the enemies in that game are called psychos. Or some variation of psycho. Anyway, all the humanoid enemies, the robots and stuff, but the human enemies are called psychos, like the bandit guys. And there was a mod called Remove the P Slur. And all it did was make them not called psycho anymore because it's an insensitive slur word for people. So at least some people consider psycho to straight up just be a word you shouldn't say.
Yeah. I mean, plane's still slur on the daily.
And I'll tell you what I'm going to keep saying is fucking psycho. Y'all can't take that one from me. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it.
Some mentally ill, distraught, terminally online person on Twitter can tell me it's a slur, but am I going to, like, believe them?
Yeah.
No, that's my choice.
True. Yeah, imagine you're playing Street Fighter and M. Bison spamming his special moves. Psycho, psycho.
Bunny, hear me out, though. We just capped the list off. We just stop adding stuff. It's fine.
Rem, I didn't know you were a Street Fighter homie like that. Okay. Hey, wait a minute.
We just start capping it. We just say, hey, we're not adding any more. One a year. I'll give it one a year. After that, everything else.
One new insensitive word added to the insensitive word list every year.
Hear me out. After 2 years, we have to review it. Because, like, if we put psycho on the list this year, we should probably go back and figure that out later. You know what I mean?
True. That should be reevaluated, yeah. What word do you think should be on that list that isn't right now? Is there one off the top of your head that you're like, ooh, that's insensitive. I don't like that.
Bottom.
It's always the ones we identify with, isn't it? Sure. I get it. I understand. Sure. That makes sense.
Pig top is my insensitive word of the day.
Pig? Pig top?
Yeah, pig top, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we've talked about this before.
Yeah. I see. You feel like that's used derogatorily? People swing at you with that one?
Here's my thing. If I can't call people a psycho, if I can't be casually inconvenienced and then say I'm going to kill myself in Fortnite, I don't want to be on this earth. I have to be able to process things. And if I can't do the things I need to do to process that grief, even if it's
that's true.
so minutely small, then I will just explode. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do routinely hit a fucking, this is my 13th reason. Yeah, I do that a lot. Yeah. I be hitting a fucking time for my Hannah Baker cosplay. Yeah.
It just is what it is, you know?
True.
As long as you're not doing maliciously. Like, we don't tell people to kill themselves, but we can internalize that and be like, I need to not be living currently
I
for an
say that outside.
indeterminate amount of time.
I say that outside of Fortnite and without needing a minor. True. That's so real. Yeah, hell yeah, man. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
just waking up. Yeah, true.
No. Yeah, that's such a vibe, honestly.
Hear me out though. We can just
Yo.
stop being offended about every single thing. Like,
You
even
know,
comedians
sure.
are being attacked for, like, that's offensive. It's like, then don't come to the comedy show. Like, you kind of assume you're gonna come to a comedy show to, like, potentially be offended if, like, you didn't do the research on who the comedian is and they happen to be a shock jock comedian.
Sure.
You might be offended. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we did grow up in a time that was a little diff too.
But people understood that, yeah.
Like we have like a frame of reference for what it's like to not be in such like a verbally delicate period. Like we had the 2006 like
I think
Halo lobbies and COD lobbies and stuff.
And I think we have to preface this by saying we're not saying bring back slurs. We're just saying I'm not saying that, to be very fair and frank. Hey, by the way, not a bit.
What's up, dog?
GB, what's going on?
People offended by everything. Yeah, true.
True. It is very draining to be offended by everything.
I was a little worried to watch the Ghost Stories English dub with the homies in Discord. I wasn't sure how well that was going to go over.
Hear me out, though. Hear me out, if I can be so honest and so real. If you watch Ghost Stories and you get offended, you weren't the target audience anyway. Just go lay down, go to bed. True. You don't really need to be a part of the fam if you're really offended by that. Ghost Stories is a national treasure. Yeah, steer clear from slurs. F slur, they said a couple times.
Yeah, F slur, they'll drop a couple of times.
Frequently.
Which, yeah. They, they just make like some minor jokes in that, like kind of like.
Kind of reminds me of and
people don't really vibe with that so hard.
Ghost Stories reminds me of early, even like some recent South Park. Where, like, if you're watching South Park and you're offended, you're in the wrong. You showed up to the wrong. You showed up to the wrong movie theater. You know what I mean? You're like in the wrong space. You're straight, but you showed up to the gay bar and you don't want to be hit on by gays. You know what I mean? You're kind of in the wrong spot.
I don't know why it's so accepted again. Oh, I could explain that.
Oh well,
Bunny, I can explain that immediately. Yeah. Well, okay.
The people who use it. Yeah, unfortunately.
If I could. Check this out. Here's the thing. So, like, do I have something to demonstrate with this right now? Do I have a demonstratable
what are we
object?
HR would like to know what you're about to demonstrate.
Slurs?
I have HR on the phone.
Only on COD. Well, I know that's right. So, like, you're so right. So, like, let me see. Do I have... So, okay. So here's the thing. Bunny, you see this hair tie in my hands here? If you, like, stretch it a tiny bit and let go, it doesn't really do that much. Like, the reaction is, like, kind of minor. But if you stretch it way over here and do it, it, like, snaps back a lot more violently. You know what I mean? It goes, like, it's, like, it, like, propels way harder the other direction when it, like, finally claps back. So here's the thing. For a word to not be used anymore because people handshake that it shouldn't be used anymore, that, like, word goes away. But if you just take a bunch of people who want to use that word and tell them not to, 20 years later, they get really tired of that and just say, fuck you, I'm saying it anyways. And then, unfortunately, the people who see that happen are like, oh, that's based. Yeah, don't tell me what to say. And then they'll say it too because they are, like, seeing that as, like, revolting against being told what to say. So by telling a bunch of people not to say a word that they don't see a problem with, all that actually happens is that you generate the resentment and kinetic energy for a violent resurgence and, in fact, a bigger, more widespread usage of the word that you originally didn't want used.
Well, and it skips generations too, right? Like your rubber band example, like, generationally, if one generation goes one way, the next upcoming generation is going to see that as dumb and then snap that shit back immediately. And then they're going to be like, why did we ban this? This is stupid. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of done that now. The millennials kind of being like, "Oh yeah, R word probably shouldn't do it." And now we see is it Gen Z, Gen Alpha? Which one's the newest one?
Alpha. Well,
Alpha is like,
beta's the
"Yo,
newest
that's our
one, but you
shit."
mean alpha.
Alpha is like, "Yo, that's our shit. We're gonna say that shit for real." And then here we are. You know?
Or should be like takes it a little too far as well. Rem, well, that's true. You're not wrong about that. But it's kind of how like like now like there's like a real resurgence of people thinking that racism is cool and good on like Twitter and
Yeah.
Insta.
There are certain things there should be no open mindedness about.
Yeah. Where there's
Like,
there's like
hey,
reels of like that
yeah.
meme, the reel format meme where it's like girl does anything and then it cuts to a Lego guy with romantic music and he's like there's like fireworks playing and shit. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's like a Lego guy in a white tux. Yeah. People like will be using that meme format to be like, she used a slur and then it's the Lego guy falling in love
Mhm.
or some shit like that. Like unfortunately, yeah, there is just like such a strong resurgence of like people thinking racism is tight on social media, which is like a big problem. That's this is obviously not sick. But again, I can't help but like feel that it makes logical sense that there are people like that, not because they should think it, which they shouldn't, of course,
Yeah.
but because you can't you can't force someone to not be racist. You have to convince someone to not be racist. And unfortunately, you can't really do that.
Yeah. Like if the
Like
you
racists are
have to
just
have the
shitty
mental.
people that will be shitty, and that's kind of it.
It's kind of like
That's
how we talk about, or I talk about, love
yeah,
being like a bank or whatever. You loan out so much, and if there's not more coming back, then you kind of go bankrupt or whatever.
yeah.
It's kind of the same with like trying to convert people in those ways. At a certain point, you kind of have to just sit down and laugh at it, not because it's funny, but of the absurdity of it, or else the weight of which it's happening will then just fucking crush you. You know, it just becomes crushing. And that's when comedy comes in and kind of helps that a little bit. But yeah, it's like very absurd. Um,
Well, that's true.
how it's kind of making a resurgence and um
Yeah,
how history,
yeah.
like really, like history is kind of being rewritten right now in a weird way. Like people are like, hey, that Hitler guy, he wasn't actually that bad. He has some good ideas or whatever. I'm like,
Bro, nothing
hey,
upsets me more than that. It's so fucked.
because like back when I was growing up, if there was like a Nazi on the street, you would like beat his ass. And
Yeah,
I'm not, I
correct.
don't advocate for like hurting people,
I do.
but
I
like
do that. I do
Nazis,
have no, I do advocate for that.
but now
Yeah.
we're like in a world where like
Beat him up.
that dude has a
Yeah.
swastika. Yo, I want his artist name. Like, yikes.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
artist
I
name?
do.
What the
I do
fuck?
advocate for that. I will fight somebody in the street.
Yeah.
If you're a
Yo,
Nazi, it's
that,
curtains for you. We're about to you're gonna find out.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the
I
whole
I
like
wish
right
we could go
now
back
with
to a time
like,
where people were like, "Oh, a Nazi, let's beat his ass."
yeah,
Let's do that again.
yeah, not to be political or anything, just, and I don't even think that should be political. I think that we should
Well,
firm
I agree.
handshakes. Everyone agrees on that, but things have kind of changed. Uh, but like that kind of stuff, the common sense seems to have flown out of the window a little bit.
Rem, yes. Yeah, people. Yeah. For audio listeners and chat who maybe are not familiar, there's like an entire like new brand of content that's like coming up right now of people like listening to
Yeah.
Hitler's speeches translated to English and being like, "Hey, wait a minute, this guy's
Yo,
making some good
actually,
points."
that's like not that bad. I'm like, oh, yo, actually, yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it's fucked.
Actually, it all was always bad. Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, death. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Nazis and KKKs get it on site. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's bring that shit back
yeah,
because
that's
there's
like, yeah,
like I've definitely said some goofy shit boldly that would torpedo like a social media career. I get a little goofy with it, but
yeah.
like I don't think there's any problem full sending beat up Nazis and KKK members on site. Like
I'm there.
fuck those guys. Yeah, beat those guys up. If that's a thing that torpedoes my presence on social media, fucking so be it. You know what I mean? That's an
I
okay
feel that.
consequence for me. Fuck that. And you know what else? I'll tell you what. I feel strongly about this. Fucking Israel, dude. I just make sure. I just want to see if Connor reacts at this point. But fuck Israel though, for real. Lamau. I'm just gonna tack that in. I'm gonna say that too. Poor Connor's just got to sweat bullets over here. I'm sorry, buddy.
No, No, I'm good. I'm looking at something else.
Because I know you don't have the information of that occurrences. But
I mean,
but I'm saying it though. I'm saying it and I fucking mean it.
yeah, I'm good.
Well, anyway, it was shouldn't. Well, Rem, sure, true.
I don't think these are two separate convos. I don't think we're talking about
Yeah,
it.
no, these are unrelated,
Yeah.
unrelated. That's a lot to unpack. That's a lot to unpack. He was perceived that way at the time in the late
Yeah.
30s. That is true. That Germany
And it
did perceive
quickly
him that
went
way.
off the rails on the crazy train
Yeah,
pretty extensively.
yeah. It's kind of the same thing we're seeing now, currently, today, literally right now. Again,
And
not
I
to
think
be
one of the
whatever
problems
about
are,
it, but
maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, please. The people being scared to talk about it, like schools being afraid to teach, like, hey, this guy,
brother,
fucking terrible. Like when we stop teaching this stuff, and then also people are scared to talk about it, it then becomes like, hey, history is easily able to be repeated. Tough.
it's
You know what I mean?
so frustrating because like. Yeah, man. Like literally,
Yeah.
like we're redoing the cycle. We're redoing the blueprint
We're
right
back
now.
in there.
And it's like if everyone just like remembered history class from middle school, this not that I went to middle school, but like if people would know, like, yeah, man, we shouldn't do this right now.
I feel like Carmen Sandiego was saying the same stuff.
You know what's crazy? A lot of these references, Babe doesn't get because we haven't known each other long. She has no idea that I just didn't go to a bunch of school and was in a shed for 9 months. She doesn't know that. That's information for later. She'll be like, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Not on
True.
stream. Not told again.
True. No, that's a DM story or whatever. Like maybe like when I'm live just on my own or something. But yeah, where in the world's Carmen Sandiego? By the way, good question, great question.
It's still,
well, let me tell you,
it's still gone. Not here. She left.
That's true. Yeah, it's not here again is so funny. But
I will assume
good economics that helped the country, and there's a horrible person jump scare. Chibi kind of. He was perceived that way. He wasn't really that way. He was perceived that way is the important thing.
There was a small point in time where he gained power from all that stuff. And then it went off the rails.
It's like how MAGA looks around the room and they're like, whoa, he's gonna make everything cheaper and make everything cool. Whoa, that's our guy. But he's not really gonna do that. He's just saying that though. It's like that. You know what I mean? It's like Hitler wasn't really doing that stuff. He just like was running back the playbook to make people think that that's what he was gonna do. Does that, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's their economy bounced back a bit. That did happen. Their economy did bounce back a little bit.
You know what economy I'm waiting to bounce back on? RAM packages not being fucking $600, bro.
RAM's expensive now, huh?
There's a shortage currently, yeah. There's a certain AI global leader buying up RAM by the shiploads.
Really?
If you could imagine.
Not like this, dude.
1 year it was NFTs or what, Bitcoin mining in graphics cards, and now it's RAM. Gotta love it.
Sure. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
What you know what I like about this podcast a lot?
Tell me.
That like sometimes we'll be like, hey man, hee hee ha ha pee pee poo poo. And then sometimes we're like, you know, the situation at the end of the 1930s with Hitler taking Germany's economy out of the trash, but then also leading to the Second World War was not so great.
It's just
and that's a tight content blend, I feel.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's unique. Can't be replicated.
Good. That's not bad. That's crazy that RAM is like mad expensive now, huh? RAM's just like crazy?
Yeah, for a little bit and it'll like go back down.
Huh. What do we suspect is going to cause it to go back down?
More production, more money, more production.
But not like OpenAI like ceasing their activities per se, just like more RAM showing up.
I mean, I imagine at some point OpenAI doesn't need RAM anymore, and then so like, you know, there's chip foundries being produced or being created in the US. So once those factories are all like up and running and stuff, I imagine a lot of electronic like stuff will slowly come down in price at some point. It'll be like a year or two. The RAM thing, though, I mean, like, there's shortages all the time. Like, it'll be fine. Like, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, give or take.
That seems like less time than I thought you were going to say.
Well, because it's not a shortage of like material. It's not like this isn't a RAM shortage because like we don't have enough metal to make RAM. We don't have enough gold to make contacts or something. Like, it's not like there's a war in Taiwan right now and we can't get chips out of Taiwan. It's just there's global, like, there's a company buying up a lot of stock, and then there's not a lot of back stock of this stuff. So they just needs more time to, and then they're buying up the most expensive stuff too. So the shit was already $300. You know what I mean? It was like DDR5, like top tier DDR5.
Right. They're not buying like shit from 2015. They're like buying
they're not
shit.
buying like DDR4 shit. They're buying the stuff that was already expensive. So now it's more expensive because there's a shortage of it. So
that makes
and then
sense.
like you watch the news and everybody's freaking the fuck out, just like normal news, like news cycles and shit.
Well, true. It do kind of be like that. But like at the same time, as long as I have a computer that can run Genshin, I'm good. It's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, luckily,
I'm just trying to Genshin it out.
I feel lucky that I was able to build my computer when I did during COVID, and so I don't have to kind of go through these trials and tribulations of like, oh, the 50 series is ass. Oh, I can't believe I invested money into it or whatever. Like, I'm just rocking 3090, fine. Like, it's handling stuff.
Sure. Hell yeah, dude.
When I'm not like blue screening or whatever.
Well, that's a little worse. Dead by Daylight, to blame yet again.
Yeah,
ostensibly, probably.
But like being lucky in that sense of like, I'm kind of like in between generations where like I could probably wait till like the next generation, whatever, new chips come out, or if there's like a DDR6 platform at some point, then I can probably jump ship to that because this computer will be old enough, stuff like that.
4060 laptop that can run today's games. That's kind of tight.
Yeah, a lot of the 40 series are like stronger than 50 series just because like raw compute is like on the 50 series is a lot lower because they traded those cores out for like AI cores instead. So there's a lot of like 50 series is really good at like frame gen and generating AI based frames and stuff. But like if you want raw power, then like 30 series for a while until like they learn their lesson. And then they'll go back to like producing good cards. What the NVIDIA probably doesn't want to happen is they don't want another 1080 because it was so powerful. It was like such a good card. It's like your product can't be so good people don't want to upgrade from it. They have to.
Famously, I did have one for a long time.
I still have one in my server machine. So like, they don't want a card that will be able to last as long as the 1080 did because they're not making money when they do that.
Good machine, so, good card.
You know what I mean?
Well,
so that kind
maybe they shouldn't make money. I'll say that.
I'm not for or against. I'm just saying. That's why we get worse products. Economics 101.
Well, that's true. God, do you remember game controllers from the 90s? That shit didn't break no matter what you did to it. Super Nintendo controller, bro? Oh my fucking god. That shit lives forever.
Got my new green.
Oh,
my
cute.
New green controller. Yeah, love it.
Wait, are we all twinning with the Series S controller right now?
Does yours have the circular D-pad that's like yeah.
With a square in the middle?
Yeah, my only complaint is the
wait, but these are the podcast colors.
Oh, that is very funny, yeah. Well, I mean, green is my favorite color, so.
Wait, we're sick for that. Yeah, accidental pod matching? Let's go. We're kind of sick for that. we kind of go hard for that.
If you could imagine, the other one took a little wear from Expedition 33.
Well, yeah, mine kind of died. I had to replace the buttons, if you recall.
Well, I threw mine across the room and it hit a wall, so.
Oh, well, yeah. I just parried too much and my controller broke.
To be fair, it was my ex's, though. It was the white one, so, like, whatever.
Your white X? Ugh.
No. The controller.
Oh, my bad.
But you know what does suck?
My fault.
The my back plate, the one that has the rechargeable battery, it doesn't fit on the new controller because the
Wait,
stubbies are
what?
like, yeah. So the new controllers, so if you notice in here, these things, they're spaced further apart. In this,
Oh yeah.
you see how like the back plates are a little different, just a tad bit. Like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so the grooves don't match. And
Yeah.
because it's not the long, it's only like these thick like rectangle ones. Audio listeners, we're just talking about the back plates of a controller, Xbox controller.
Yeah, true. Audio listeners were comparing battery cover panels.
Yeah. But I
Love
love
out.
these rechargeable batteries because I mean I couldn't fucking be bothered to change
Well,
batteries out, physical batteries.
I like the ones that aren't broken. Mine's broken, unfortunately. I had to get creative. I don't think I can get it out of the controller if I'm going to be honest. It'll like break it. But I had I had like the plastic broke in such a way that the battery, like the two little metal prongs, little bunny ear prongs that like the battery presses against to get contact so it can like send the electricity into the shit.
uh
Yeah, so there's there's like a break in the plastic on the rechargeable battery case in such a location that one of those little metal prongs goes into it and gets stuck.
that's not good.
Yeah. So I had to jam a bunch of stuff in there and then like melt the plastic a little and then like tape it so it was like flat and now it kind of
Mm.
works, but
Rem, I used to be, so I only had PlayStation consoles growing up. I'd never had an Xbox, didn't have any of didn't have any of the home console Nintendos, only like the portable ones. So like the Game Boys and stuff. So I for the longest time was PlayStation, and then recently I've just kind of grew out of it and into Xbox. Just feels better in the hand. I don't know if anybody kind of agrees,
yeah.
but if you use it long enough, it just those controllers work with so many different things, and the feel on them just feels better for me
Ram,
personally.
I'm going to say something absolutely crazy. I'm going to say something that's completely going to put me on an island and I totally understand that. Keep holding. Okay, so I have in my hands, audio listeners, a PlayStation 2 controller and also
He's gonna say something about Wii, and I'm gonna unfollow.
a PlayStation 4 controller, right? I have both. And as someone who has used both extensively, I think the PlayStation controllers have gotten shittier every generation since the second one. PlayStation 2 controller is fucking goated. The PlayStation 2 controller goes so fucking hard. And then PlayStation 3 was a little worse, and 4 is way worse, and 5 looks like a sex boomerang, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that.
I do like the old DualShock 2 vibe for sure. I think three or four is probably my favorite. I like the little thing in the middle that used to like change colors when you were playing games and stuff.
Sex boomerang is crazy. I'm right. But you know
You
what
know what
controller is like? Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead, please.
I was gonna say, I think Xbox controller over everything, right? But like my second place, if I had to choose one, I think it's the
Mhm.
Steam controller. The Steam controller is kind of tight.
You're wild for that. Really? The
Huh?
Steam controller.
Eh? I said it. I've only used it once, but when I did use it, I enjoyed it. I haven't tried the new ones yet that are just coming out, like the new like Steam controller version 2 or whatever. But I do think
Yeah, PS3 was
I
a little worse.
like the Steam controller a lot. Yeah. Have you used one? Have you like used one?
Yeah, I own one. I can't stand this thing. It feels bad.
Really?
I'm shocked that you're a huge fan.
Yeah, it just works. It's really good.
Yeah, I can't say I like them at all. I actually do like the Wii controller with the sensor plus thing at the bottom. I will say
I mean,
that. I
okay,
think it's
hold on.
kind
If
of
the
tight.
PS5 is a sex boomerang, that's just a dildo. Like, what are we
I
doing?
didn't say it wasn't a dildo. First of all,
Okay.
I didn't say it wasn't.
as long as we're calling him out fairly, you know.
Well,
As
I
long
know
as
what
we're-
I said.
As long as we're being fair about it, that's all I care about.
It's very obviously a wand vibe for sure. Very
yeah,
obviously, yes. Maybe a little less so than the PlayStation I Vibe or whatever that thing was called with the ball at the end. That shit was
Oh
for
my
real a vibrator wand.
god.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Like the
I do know
fake
what
ass
you're talking
PlayStation Wii
about.
remote.
Yes.
I don't remember. Yeah, that was. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that was in her dresser for sure. You know
That's
what I mean?
hilarious.
Honey, where's the PlayStation wand?
Yeah,
You don't need to know
true.
about it.
True.
Why is the batteries dead? I haven't used it in a week. Well, you're not the one who's been using it.
True. He's starting with the Wii Byram.
Okay, so what would the worst controller be that you've ever
the worst
like,
controller ever,
yeah.
forever, ever? Okay, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked that question. I'm so glad you asked me that question. I'm happy
Can
to
you
answer. The NES.
Oh, real.
I fucking hate that thing. Full
NES.
two button D-pad start and select with no LR. Looked like a rectangle, but the corners are really sharp, so holding it kind of sucked.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was not tight. And then the Super Nintendo controller is more or less the same thing, but a little more comfortable in your hand and with 2 extra buttons on the top and 2 extra on the face. And the Super Nintendo controller is goated. That's one of my favorite controllers of all time ever, forever.
Now, the one I want to say, I need clarification if we agree firm handshakes on this or not. If it comes bundled with
pause. Are we talking about like first party controllers only or third party shit? Because if we mean
No,
third party
just-
shit, like
no,
Oh, okay.
whatever
Yeah,
comes
okay.
with the console.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Whatever comes with a console or is like being sold as like the Steam controller would be the Steam controller because there's like sure you can use it on other stuff, but it's like for PC, you know? Like you would you know what I mean? I hate now tell me if I'm wrong or if this is even a controller, if we're calling it a gamepad, I have something else. The fucking thing that came with the Wii U, the fucking little gamepad controller that came with the Wii U, that shit's trash, right? Fucking garbage. Are we calling that a controller or do we call that a gamepad? If we call it a gamepad, then the Wii controller. But I hate
this.
Did that come with the Wii U or whatever? Yeah, I hate that. That's garbage. I would build a house out of those things. I'd never use them.
This guy right here.
Fucking ass.
Audio listeners.
Yeah. Now, are we firm handshakes? That's a controller because it came with the console as a controller, or is that a gamepad?
I don't know what we mean gamepad.
Fucking whatever, like a handheld gaming device. That's not a controller. Yes, controller or no, not controller.
I guess technically it can play games without the main part because you can like detach it from the TV, but I don't think it can play games without the main part being on. So it's like only a monitor, not an actual game player. I think it's a controller.
If it's a controller, that is a piece of shit landfill waste that should have never been made.
I think I'd call it a controller.
If we want to get weird about it, then the Wiimote can fucking eat my whole ass, for real.
I don't think we can say that. Because the Wii Remote is obviously better than the shitty knockoff PlayStation Wii Remote. So if we're gonna say the Wii Remote is the worst one, then the PlayStation one has to be instead because it's worse.
I can only go off of what I've used in the past, and I've never used the wand or whatever. Also, that was for VR. I don't touch VR stuff. Whatever. Like I'm VR can. I don't think I'll ever put money into VR unless it gets really good or whatever. But unless I can like fall into a coma, .hack style.
.hack style is crazy.
Then I don't give a fuck about it. So yeah, like so personally, from what I've used, the Wiimote, the Wii U, fucking handheld, fucking gamepad remote or whatever. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's reasonable. Connor, so true. Demon, are you talking about the Joy-Cons? Audio listeners, I'm holding up Switch 2 Joy-Cons. These guys?
They're not my favorite, but they feel good in the hands. You know what I mean?
I like these guys. Yeah, I think they're good.
They can also clip into a big, like, they have the, like, little 3D printed thing that comes with it. You can slide them both in and, like, make one controller or whatever.
I'll tell you what. I didn't see the appeal of the Joy-Cons until one day I was playing Pokemon with my hands, like my arms were crossed, resting on my head. And I was like leaning back in a chair playing Pokemon with my like arms crossed on my head. And that felt great. I was like, I was cooling, I was chilling, I was maxing. So like, I'm kind of here for the Joy-Cons now. You know what I mean?
Do we remember the clear plastic controllers that PlayStation had? They came in like a bunch of
No.
different colors.
I remember the N64 ones. I never saw the.
Here,
Oh,
I loved
wait,
these.
pause. Do you mean like the N64
I don't know if they
where
were
they were a
third party
color,
or not.
or do you mean like the PlayStation
Color,
ones that were
color.
like truly clear, like clear?
Color.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I know the clear ones. I don't know the.
Yeah, these ones were
I've seen the
tight as
N64
hell.
ones like that. The 64 ones I know.
I don't know if they were first party or not, but I had like 3 of these in different colors.
Looking for the companion thing. Okay, I'm on the companion thing. Waiting screenshot. Yeah, I know very little about PlayStation controllers. So I was like a Nintendo house as a kid.
These seem like genuinely the same, like old ones, but they could be remakes. But they were in the vein of these. I remember they used to like line the GameStop shelves. Also, because you crashed, everyone lost the companion app. So let me get that back up real quick.
Wait, what?
If everybody wants to,
oh, because it wasn't pinned or whatever.
It was pinned, but like it dropped or whatever. Episode. Is there a reason you're being quiet?
I thought I was waiting on a thing.
No, I
posted
posted
the companion
it.
app?
I posted it.
Oh, I thought you were. Oh, I see. I thought you were gonna like.
No, I
change the one that was pinned because there's already a pinned one, but then it didn't change.
That's weird.
So I thought you were.
It wasn't pinned for me.
I just thought you were working on a thing. That's so funny.
I don't know.
Oh,
This fucking chat is weird. If there was one,
they're
it's
like
not
the old
showing
Mac
me.
computers.
Yeah, but they came in a bunch of different colors. I had the green and blue ones because they were tight as hell.
Those are sick.
I don't know if they're first party though. I couldn't tell you if they're first party, but I loved these. And like what I really loved is the rubber grips felt really fucking good on your thumbs. You know what I'm talking about?
How they say Sony, but they have the branding.
You know what I'm talking about though? The old controllers, like that thick rubber thumbsticks.
Yeah.
Fucking love those things.
Well, I was just holding a PS2 controller, if you can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those. That's tight.
Well, hear me out. The one problem with them is that eventually they will like the thick rubber part wears out and breaks off in chunks.
Yeah. No, I know.
And that sucks.
Yeah. No.
And my big ass gorilla hands will fucking eat those controllers alive.
I have dainty woman hands, so I get it.
Life of a bottom, I suppose. But I'm over here like I'm over here. Okay. Audio listeners, the face that Connor's making right now is incredible. So satisfying, actually. I feel great.
I'm not a bottom, I'm a true verse.
Okay, I'm a true believer too. Excelsior, whatever. All right. Very cool.
I'm being bullied by someone in the closet. Fuck you. Oh shit.
That's so funny. I'm not gonna be bullied.
Follow for more great content like this.
I'm not gonna be bullied by somebody in the closet. It's so funny. Oh no. Holy cannoli. Yeah, but this is what I was talking about earlier too. Is like I'm on my like return to monkey era. You know what I mean? Return to monkey. Cause like PS2 controllers are so sick. GameCube controller, incredible. Super Nintendo controller, incredible. 360 controller, incredible. N64 controller, fine. It's fine.
Never really got the hang of the N64 controller. I'm not a huge fan of the so this is gonna. I understand. I'm about to say will probably banish me into hell somewhere. I don't like the GameCube controller, but out of all of the Nintendo controllers, the GameCube controller is the best. That might land me in hot water. I don't know how everyone feels about that.
Out of all the Nintendo controllers,
out of all the Nintendo
GameCube
controllers, my favorite is the GameCube controller, but the GameCube controller for me is not my favorite controller. Does that make sense? Like in the microcosm of Nintendo, it's my favorite controller. Pulling out and the wide variety of different controllers you could game with. Like if you told me I have this Nintendo controller you can play games with on your PC with, and it works just like an Xbox controller, I'd be like, no, I can't fucking do this. No, this is bad. I don't want to do this. I would just be like, where's my Xbox controller? But if I have
If you
to,
can imagine, I do have that and use it regularly.
yeah, like I don't. Again, I'm not yucking anyone's yum. I'm just saying, if I had to choose between all the Nintendo controllers, GameCube hands down. But it wouldn't be on my top 3. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like in the general scope.
I wouldn't even be top 3.
No, honestly, Xbox, PlayStation, Steam controller. I know you hate Steam controller, but I really
can't
enjoy
imagine. That's crazy. You feel that way about Steam controller. That blows my mind.
It would be in the top 5 for sure. It would be like 4, like GameCube 4. I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't use it on anything other than a genuine wink wink Nintendo console.
That's hilarious.
A genuine allegedly wink wink for the suits at Nintendo console.
Switch One Joy-Cons are hot garbage, tiny buttons. No, I like the Joy-Cons. I think they're great. I think Switch One Joy-Cons are sick. And I have big fucking hands for real. Like I got pretty massive meat mitts on God. I'm tearing shit up. Like I've like, you know, like in the old Dragon Ball fighting games, you had to like put your hand on the stick and spin it real fucking hard. I've destroyed controllers with these hands. You know what I mean?
Which was the Budokai game that had the board, like the board for every saga? You'd play it like a board game. My fucking favorite, dude. I don't care what anybody says.
No, 3 you fly around freestyle. 2 is the one with the board.
2 is my favorite. You collect the Dragon Balls, you get to make a wish and shit. Oh, I fucking love that so much.
2 on the board? Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2.
I had a friend who opened his Switch 1, his genuine Switch 1.
Had the board game maps. Yeah.
And his shit had stick drift out of the box. He had to like fight Nintendo
From
about
what?
it. He like when he bought his like Switch 1, like you know when they were like coming out and stuff, he had
relevant screenshot in the companion app. Go ahead. That's
I love
that's
so much.
Budokai 2. I like that one a lot also.
Yeah, that's my favorite Budokai game out of all of them.
Did you know a bunch of the spots in that game, like if you walk to spaces that don't have anything on them, like a bunch of them have like hidden special power-ups that are like that you can't see, you like dig them up?
I beat this game. I talk about how I don't like beat games very often, or like I'm sorry, like rebeat games very often. I'll beat it once and I'll be done. I beat this game. I rented and beat this game 5 or 6 times. I played this game. I put miles on this game.
That's crazy.
Hours on this game.
Great game, to be clear. Great game.
It's my favorite Dragon Ball game, other than the
Budokai 2?
Nintendo one, Game Boy one, where you play through all the sagas or whatever. That was pretty fun.
Which one?
It's like an advance. I remember it's a Game Boy Advance game because my grandpa bought it for me. I had the regular
Goku. Yeah.
I had the regular Game Boy, and my grandpa bought this game for me. But he, you know, older gentleman at the time. I was a young child. He didn't realize what Game Boy Advance meant versus just a regular Game Boy. So when he got it for me, I was broken because I wanted to play this game and I couldn't.
But you didn't have the Game Boy Advance. You only had the Game Boy Color.
Yeah. So to you know, a week later, I ended up getting one airdropped, you know, for Christmas or whatever.
That's kind of tight.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
They either meant to give me the advanced first and then the game second, or like maybe got it flip-flopped. I don't know. But I ended up getting December 12th is my birthday, so
that's
Christmas
true, coming up
right around the
2
corner
weeks away.
type vibe. Yeah, I know.
What? Don't say it like that.
I'm just worried. I'm waiting to wake up to see what new debuff I have.
Oh, sure. Well, if it makes you feel any better.
Oh, my back. Fuck.
If it makes you feel any better, you're at an age where people aren't going to call you Unk anymore often. So that's good.
Okay, 46. Don't make me throw up the wanted poster.
That's funny. Another year older, another arthritic joint.
Yeah, true.
Not me, bro. I'm reverse agent Benjamin Button. I feel great.
I've been starting to get some tightening in my joint, in my wrist joints. I was doing Saladar the other day. WoW boss for anybody who cares. and I was locked in, but I was like, man, my fucking wrist is killing me. Jesus Christ. And I was like panicked. So I started looking up like what carpal tunnel is. I was like, oh god damn it.
That's
No, I
so
can't.
funny.
This can't be the way I go out.
That's to look up carpal tunnel is so funny. Well, if for someone of your
Stop. You're older than me.
advanced,
You're older than me. You're older than me.
I feel like I might be younger than you. I'll be honest.
You feel like you might be younger than me.
I might be. Here's the problem: is that
Well,
I'm
you
just
know
a
they say
youthful
people
little
who
Gen
don't
Alpha guy.
sleep, people who don't sleep, more likely to get Alzheimer's. So you might not even remember who I am in a couple years. You know what I mean? Early onset,
Can't wait
baby.
to get big and blow up and act like I don't know nobody. That's me. Walker ended to carpal tunnel. No.
Did anybody have like a Game Boy Advance or like the flip up, the SP? Did you guys deck your shit out with like all the third party stuff where it looked like a battle tank at the end of it? You got the fucking visor that went over it, that like
the yellow Pelican brand shit. Yeah, the extra speakers and everything.
the
That's
extra
so
speakers. Then you have like the
Yeah.
the thing that makes the screen like super huge.
funny. The magnifier.
The magnifier, yeah.
Yeah. I had the worm light, the magnifier, the fold out double speakers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my Game Boy
My-
Color was crazy.
My Christmases and birthdays are marked by like what I was getting at that time. Like I had like the Game Boy
interesting.
SP Christmas where like, because, divorced parents. So like the one thing my mom and dad would talk, like probably coordinate about is like, oh, I'll get him the console or whatever. You get him all the bits and pieces. So then like I wake up that morning, get the thing, go to dad's place, then I get the other stuff,
Yeah.
or like the Gundam Christmas, it's all just Gundam stuff, like the Gundam figures, not
Sure.
the actual like model kits, but the actual plastic ball joint figures they used to come out with.
Yeah.
The Dragon Ball Christmas, Power Ranger Christmases. I mean, it was crazy.
I end up remembering a lot by the way, like what cake it was. Because my mom used to make like weird, intricate, goofy cakes. Like there was a car cake and a dinosaur cake and like a basketball cake.
Once I understood what a cookie cake was, it was just cookie cake for a while. And then
it just a big cookie?
For the last 10 years, I've been asking for a fucking peanut butter cheesecake, and none of my friends have got one for me. So that sucks. But
Yeah, I do recall that. I do remember you mentioning
10
that.
10 years begging, pleading anybody just a peanut butter cheesecake, but no.
Now,
nothing.
how would you feel if you got a cheese peanut butter cake?
No,
That's like
I don't
not
want
similar.
my cheese and my peanut butter mixing. You know what I mean?
Have you ever tried to? Demon, what is it? A nightmare, an atrocity. It doesn't exist. I made it up. It's awful, horrendous.
I did. We joked about this the other day. I did have a Beyblade Christmas though. I did have the orange plastic Beyblade arena or whatever. I did get that for Christmas. The fact they were able,
Yeah.
the fact my parents were able to wrap that up in such a way that I wouldn't know what it is insane. Did you
How
ever
did they wrap
look
it?
back? Well, like, you find a box or something, or they would like put they'd like put a box standing up this way in the arena, so then it wouldn't look like the arena. Because like, you're going to toy aisles all the time. If they're like,
You like
obviously
see what
you were
they
in the
look
shed
like
or
and
whatever.
stuff.
But
Yeah.
I was going out to like the store with my parents. You were locked in the shed. It's a little different, but like I imagine, my mom was always good at like trying to figure out like how to mask stuff and make things seem. She knew I was a nosy bitch ass, and she would put decoy gifts in like spread out in so it got so bad.
That's funny.
She would put all the shit up high so I couldn't reach it, and she would put fake gifts around the like underwear, socks. And then I'd be like so disappointed, and I'd wake up and I'd be like, oh my God.
My mom had to get really good at it because like had hiding and faking presents. Because I had like the innate ability to just know. Like I'd be like, this box's dimensions imply to me that it's a GameCube game. And she'd be like, you don't fucking do that. Stop doing that. like, oh my God. One year she got me a holographic Charizard from Pokemon base set.
Yeah.
And it was in a box that was actually like for buying a washing machine.
Yeah.
Like the really big one.
You know,
And had a smaller box progressively, like 18 boxes smaller until it got to the
hindsight's
like
kind
one
of
Pokemon card.
2020, but after like the first time you found out what a gift was by just guessing it, an autism test probably should have been the next gift. You know what I mean? Like hindsight again,
What do you mean?
2020. Well,
I might
everyone
be the
has their
least
special
autistic
ability.
person. I might be.
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, you know what? Only the doctors can
Which,
tell.
by the way, autism, all cool. I'm not talking no shit.
No one talks shit about autism.
Yeah,
Autism's
no
great.
one here's talking shit about autism.
I'm just saying you would have a superpower.
But I did.
That's your
Here's the thing.
superpower.
Here's the thing. I like
Overanalyzation.
that RADS test said like zero, basically none. Like
Yeah, but I'm not trusting a test being administered by someone who like dog clicks a fucking
no,
clicker
that's
for
funny.
toys.
No. It was like like the RADS test, the actual RADS test, like the real one. Not the. That's so funny. How much for like trains? All right. What kind of train?
Yeah, I would definitely
Like a bullet train? Or is it
Yeah, well, Mel, he's definitely is on the spectrum, but we don't want to.
What are these ellipses? What the fuck?
And that's his chat, not mine.
All
you know what I mean?
right. Well, that's true. Wait, Mel, you talking to me? I could be on this. Me?
Yeah. And she has kids. She would know. She's a mom.
Def, don't say that told you everything you need to know. There's just multiple kinds of trains. Like, do you mean a steam train or a bullet train or like an L train or what kind of train?
I know a guy on Instagram you should follow.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah?
The train guy on Instagram from the UK. Do you know that guy? Have you seen his videos? I'm sure.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll send you some videos later.
You seem like a person who on purpose sabotaged a spectrum test to show you aren't on the spectrum is fucking crazy.
Well, junk, if you can imagine a psychopath.
I'm not a psychopath. This is insane. First of all, liking the Wii U pad doesn't make me a psychopath. This is crazy.
I wouldn't say, yeah, I wouldn't call out you liking the Wii pad as.
Yeah, Wii U pad is kind of tight.
Yeah, I wouldn't like talk shit on anybody for like, I don't know. It just seems like the worst controller in the world. Also, nice diversion, trying to get the get it away from you being a psychopath. Great.
SK min-maxed the spectrum.
Yeah.
That's how he min-maxed the spectrum test. That's crazy.
Well, you know what he does? He overanalyzes everything, which we know. And so before he takes it, he just reads over all the questions. So then he can purposely engineer the answer.
I did not read through the questions early. This is crazy.
Look, we know your type, okay? Hey, it is what it is. Anyway.
Oh my God. This is insane. Listen, sure. I can't help it if I'm just the single most neurotypical individual who's ever been born.
Man, if it was opposite day, though, you know what I mean?
All right, calm down. What weird foods do I eat? What do we mean?
Well.
This is crazy.
Hey,
I say weird foods. Mel said weird foods. My foods are perfectly logical and reasoned out within the spectrum of culinary arts. You know what? You know what spectrum I'm on? The culinary spectrum is where I'm at. This is crazy. I eat with science, first of all.
There are chefs that are on the spectrum.
Okay.
I'm just
true.
saying it's not true. You're acting like it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's a blessing. Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Audio listeners and people listening to this later on Spotify or another platform.
Yeah.
Twitch user Junkmutt, JUNKMUTT, Junkmutt in my Twitch chat just said neurotypical and Peepsa, PEPZA. Peepsa don't fit in the same person. I'm being attacked. This is crazy.
Is it an attack if it's true? I mean, hey, what do we know?
Brother. It's like meat creme brulee. It was tight. It was good.
That
what? Don't say that and stop. What do you mean?
You know, I refer to Mel's weird food comment. You know what I mean? Yeah, the dead ringer for sure.
Oh my God.
Oh, Fairy Death Princess, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much.
Cute.
Thank you.
Babe out here.
Hey,
adorable.
DMs are open. If you need anything, let me know. I got you.
Oh my God. Crazy.
I got all the hacks you need to know.
I feel like you have no effective hacks. I'm going to say it.
Okay, sure.
I feel like your hacks for being in a relationship with me would be disastrous. That would be not
as
positive.
disastrous as what I've seen recently. So I feel like,
Well, that's
what I am is I'm your defense against the dark arts teacher. You know what I mean? I'm
listening. I'm listening.
I'm here to protect you from the potential disasters you may incur. Because you don't listen, you then incur the disasters. So, hey, again, not my fault, but I'm here to help you.
This is crazy. Which year? Oh yeah, true. Which year Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Oh, interesting. I feel like the dude with the two heads was tight. The guy with the thing on the head, the back of his head. Not a Harry Potter guy, by the way. But Snape. I feel like I give Snape energy. Snape was the bottom.
I don't think he was ever a Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher.
And like for sure, he was like a stand-in for one of them. Potterheads, tell him I'm right. He was a stand-in.
It was Professor Quirrell, and then Professor
what did he teach?
The guy with this crazy eyeball, and then
he was in 6.
Gilderoy
Bam.
Lockhart and
bitch. Motherfucker. Bam.
Is that the one
he was?
Is that what he died in?
He was defending the fucking dark arts, brother. He was defensing that shit.
Wait, but isn't that the book where he died?
And does he have to be alive? The whole book? The whole movie?
Are we saying that he was such a bad Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher that he died during it? The first time he had it, he just died? To dark
Snape
arts?
as a character, first of all. Like, he didn't die to dark arts.
That's a red flag ass thing to say. That's crazy.
What?
You like Snape as a character, bro?
Snape's tight.
Snape's tight?
He was protecting Harry the whole time? Yeah.
Bro. He was protecting Harry because he was a cut. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right.
Well, what's my nickname apparently in my chat? Ha ha ha. Very funny. You know what I mean?
No. Okay, no, we've explained it. It's Cuck F Dog, but only because of the F and C switching, that's a coincidence. It's not Cuck like a Cuck.
And
it's like because fuck C Dog, but then Cuck F Dog.
S Cuck C Dog or Cuck Dog. Snape Cuck Dog. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't care.
Did you just try to add Snape as an initial to your own nickname?
Well, you're a dumb bitch, so I don't care. It worked in my head, so.
Dumb bitches. So tight.
Hey, you know what? He lived longer than one of those ginger twins. So, bam.
That's so funny. I thought you're a dumb bitch. Okay. So funny. God. Quinn, welcome in. What's up, brother? That's so funny.
Lupin was kind of cool, too.
That's tight.
He was like
Lockhart,
the
Lupin. Yeah, Mad Eye Moody, right. True. Which, by the way, it's fucked they called him Mad Eye, right?
Did he have a Mad Eye? I don't know.
Yeah. Don't name him after his disease, right? That's like the thing.
I'm not the person who said that. I'm just reporting on the news.
I'm saying it's like kind of fucked up.
Huh? Was the disease called Mad Eye disease?
I think he just like had an eye that was weird.
I mean, I think he would have told people not to call him that if he didn't like it. I think he liked it.
Oh, did he call himself Mad Eye Moody?
I mean, he didn't stop anybody from calling him that.
I guess so. It was an injury? That seems even worse, right? Like, that's even, like, less tight? Dude is a wizard policeman?
Wait till I tell you what. We call Gandalf when he pulls up to the function.
Oh, no. He was fake. Well, no, but the real one also had a weird eye, right? Like, the fake one and the real one both had weird eyes? Or no? I thought they did.
I don't know.
I need a Harry Potter head to, like, confirm, deny this information. Because I'm actually not sure.
I think while Snape wasn't the best character in the franchise, he was better than a lot of the garbage we got. So, I'll say that.
You think so?
I just said it.
Oh my god.
Stand all business.
I don't know if the real one objected to the... Oh, interesting, Chibi. Like, the fake one maybe didn't give a fuck about the nickname because he wasn't the real Mad Eye Moody. Ah, that's very funny. All right, so... That's funny. Bunny, the question was, in Harry Potter, did the real Mad Eye Moody and the fake Mad Eye Moody have equally weird eyeballs? And also, do we know if the real Mad Eye Moody disliked the nickname Mad Eye Moody? Such a funny question.
She's back with Covfefe.
I would like to imagine that the real Mad Eye Moody was like, it's just Moody, dude. What the fuck you calling me that? But like, he never came up because he was in the trunk the whole time, you know? Did he die?
Well,
What
I
happened to him?
mean,
I forget.
they didn't call him that behind his back. They said it to his face. So I imagine.
Well, yeah, but the fake one.
Okay, the real one probably they called him that too. If they didn't know it was fake, they knew he was real. All they knew is this isn't a fake dude. You know what I mean? The Mad Eye Moody dude he's the only one who knows he's fake. And probably Gandalf, for some stupid reason, he just let it happen. Because, like, they gotta know, they gotta understand, blah, 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 whatever. It's a teaching lesson,
Both eyes
whatever.
equal. Funny, thank you for the confirmed. I love that. Thank you. Junk, appreciate it. Thank you. Love that. Good confirm. Good confirm. Good confirm. Yeah, that's true. Harry did name his son after Snape. He did do that, which feels a little weird, but I guess we have to just let it rock.
Well, you can understand that at one point your dad might have been a bully and then became the dude who, like, protected you, and then be like, I appreciate that. Also, probably don't want Snape to be my dad, but also Lamau, hey, he helped me. You know what I mean?
Because, like, Snape's whole thing was that he was just like
he was bullied by
he was
the
just in
dad.
love with Lily Potter.
Yeah, and then the dad, who
for
was
like
the boyfriend
40 years
or whatever.
something.
Well, no, the dad, like, bullied him, like,
Yeah, I know.
consistently.
Yeah, deserved.
Like,
he was a weirdo. Yeah,
I don't think you can say that.
bring bullying back. I'm saying it right now. What? I just did. We should bully more. There should be more aggressive bullying for more reasons.
I just think you don't like Snape because he's so strong. So I don't know.
Strong enough to be dead to a child. I think he died to a child. Like, he got murked by like a kid.
Chat's saying no,
Right?
bro. I think you're spreading misinformation.
Am I crazy right now? Am I insane
you're
right now?
just a fucking down bad hater for real.
Am I? Who killed Snape?
Yeah, Snape went out by the OG.
Oh yeah, Dumbledore was taken back by. Yeah, no, it's true. I am thinking of Dumbledore instead, actually. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am thinking of Dumbledore.
Submitting
actually,
to live stream fails.
Yeah, he got killed by the fucking snake, huh? By like Voldemort's like little pet snake thing. That's so Draco would get the Elder Wand so that Harry would get it back. Yeah, right.
Dumbledore kind of knew what was going on. He had that shit planned out, kind of like Gandalf style, you know?
You know, I just watched these movies like kind of recently.
Yeah, but there's a lot of trauma probably going on during those, so you probably didn't retain
there
a
was
lot
some
of
trauma
info.
during that window. Yeah, that's true.
And then you probably had to like make sure she was turning away every time something would flash, and then like audio, and then you had to make sure she's eating more than just one green bean. So there's a lot going on. I can understand you didn't like get it all.
He was playing 5D chess. It's crazy.
Shit, something like that.
Stage 6 wizard curse cancer. So he's got debt. Is that real?
Mm.
Did we make that up?
Didn't he fucking revive himself like a phoenix or whatever? Isn't that what the fucking Fall Out Boy song's about?
What?
A phoenix? Have you heard that? Surely you've heard that song before.
I'm so fucking dead right now. Albus was on the out. Oh, he was like going either way, huh? Oh, I see.
Yeah, didn't he have some weird shit with his hand? They would always like show a little bit of it, like when his dress would like come up a little bit, and his hand was all necrotic and shit.
Oh,
it's been like a while.
He had like scale disease from fucking Game of Thrones.
Honestly, it was probably just fucking diabetes. I mean, back in the day, they probably magic over medicine. They probably just misdiagnosed.
Oh,
you know?
Oh yeah. When him and Harry were
was
like doing that thing in a cave, he was like weak as shit. Right?
It's probably just his blood sugar. His fucking heart rate was too high or whatever. Not taking care of himself. You know what it was? It was the root canal. One of those.
It was the root canal. Yeah, I'm gonna say something brave and controversial. Harry should have ended up with Shikacho or whatever her name is.
I thought you were gonna say Harry should have got a root canal instead of a crown. That's crazy.
True.
Pull that shit out.
Yeah. What was that girl's name that was dating that guy that died in the Goblet of Fire movie? What's that girl's name? Cho Chang. Cho Chang.
10 Rings or whatever.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, that's right. That's the one. Harry should have ended up with her. I'm tight. That would have been the move. That was the vibe. Or and hear me out. I feel brave and valid for this. Should end up with Ron.
Harry should have ended up with Ron? Wow. No, they couldn't have happened because she hates gay people, so.
No, she's
She
fine
only
with the
uses
gays,
them.
just not trans
No,
people.
she uses them as like tokens. She uses them as trophies. She's
Well,
trash.
that's also true. She didn't deserve him. Cho Chang can do better. That's fucked up. Oh no. Well,
Yeah, maybe she had like an aversion to scars. We don't know. You know?
that's funny. Well, other relationship in the movie. Oh, I mean, I read the books, but I read them when they were like the year they came out each. Like I read them like on release, so it's like been a
He's
minute.
old.
He's old.
I
I'm young.
didn't read them on release because I was so young, you know?
Well, you were waiting for the movie. That's different.
Youthful. No, my mom was reading me the first one before bed.
I didn't like Luna Lovegood. I didn't like her. She kind of weirded me out.
Luna Lovegood. What a dumb last name. What about
No, her name is tight, but she was just kind of like a weirdo. You know, she was a sweet weirdo, though. I talk that good shit, but I bet if there was a Luna Lovegood-esque individual in my life and I was the age that Luna and Harry were at the time, I also would have done that. So,
yeah, see how he only cares about the weirdos if they have a vagina. And case in point.
Well, I think I'm real for that. So
we're all under the bus, people. He doesn't give a shit.
He should have pulled Emmanuel Macron and went for Umbridge. Oh my god.
He gets married to one person who won't commit fraud against him, and he's gone. He's out of here. We're never going to see him again.
That's so funny. SK would also try to date Bellatrix Lestrange for the record. I would not. He's crazy.
Like, I can fix her.
So good to see you. Welcome. How are you? What you got going on? I would not be trying to...
I can fix her. The Bellatrix, I can fix her.
I can fix her in the past. Bellatrix is not one I'm not trying to fix that one.
Well, you can fix a lot. Like, you can help the mental. You can get her a dentist. Like, she can fix herself up. You know what I mean?
True. Her personality was pretty tough.
For. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
She was tough.
I'm in there.
I don't know about Bellatrix, bro. That one's a little tough. That one's a little too rough and tumble for you, boy.
Well, you know, it's also a little rough and tumble.
Can everyone just turn into animals in that universe, or is that like something that only a couple people can do?
This is an Animorphs.
You know, McGonagall turns into a cat. Can you learn that? Can everyone just do that?
I think that's magic only a certain couple people can do.
I see.
Like your chakras have to align and shit or whatever. Also, I don't need people to turn into animals in Harry Potter. Let's just bring back Animorphs. Animorphs was type.
That's so tough being a Digimon guy and an Animorphs guy, don't you think? Can you just pick an L? Why you gotta hold them all for? What's up with that?
Well, you took the other ones, so there's only so many L's I can pick up, you know?
True.
Fighting games and women with disabilities mentally. And he's a league player. And he plays Bucks.
I can't believe we're calling fighting games an L. That's crazy.
I'm running out of things to say other than just calling you gay. Oh, fuck. Animorphs did nothing wrong, bro. There's nothing wrong with Animorphs. Animorphs were tight.
Yeah, man. That's why they're so popular. I agree. They did great. I'm fucking crying. Running the faces except you're gay. That's so tight. Oh my god. That was really funny. I think my favorite is still when I got the shiny hot slugger in Borderlands 4 and you're like, this relationship's getting harder to maintain. that's still my favorite.
That was
this
tough.
relationship's getting harder to maintain.
That was tough.
That's so fucking funny, man.
But to be fair though, I've never really cared about like shiny weapons, skins, shiny Pokemon, whatever. I've never been like a guy for that.
Sure.
I'm collecting the decks, not the shiny decks. You know what I mean?
Well, that's reasonable. Fighting games aren't an L, but being competitive in fighting games is an L. Whoa. SMH. My man said he likes a good old casual game of Tekken. I hear you. Finding ill-fitting beer. That's true. You know what? That's true. Connor, you did say talking to you makes me feel autistic.
And I stand by that. That's not a dig at autistic people. You make me feel stupid.
Did you say stupid people and artistic people are the same thing?
No, but you make me feel like I can't I've talked about this before. You think way too fast, and I don't think fast enough. And so, like, an autistic person who maybe has like speech disorders, you make me feel like I have a speech disorder on the spectrum. So not stupid, not dumb. I can't speak as fast. I can't think as fast. It's not a dick.
I can't believe you're attacking the autism spectrum today. That's crazy.
I'm not attacking the autism spectrum. I can't think faster than you. Well, no, one of us said he controls our emotions. The other one just feels a certain way. You know what I mean? One of those people aren't around anymore. One of those people have gone through 17 people by now.
Well, I know that shit's right. After the slurs Bo said today. Whoa.
So, no, I don't think you think slow, Chibi. Also, this wasn't a like dig at anybody. It is not a dig per se, but it makes me feel like I imagine. Well, yeah, unfortunately.
Audio listeners just hearing me fucking dying and falling out of my chair right now. Oh my God. That's so fucking funny.
We all make mistakes in different ways. Sometimes I don't word things properly, and sometimes credit card fraud befalls him from an ex-wife of 1 month.
I apparently said a slur a couple of times. Not multiple slurs. Well, I guess I did say multiple slurs, yeah. And also multiple. Yeah, I guess I did. What you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what you gonna do? Okay, don't say a lot of them first. Credit funny. Ooh. True. Here's the thing. The slurs that I say aren't like the slurs I say are like fake slurs.
I feel like a slur is a slur.
That is the kind of take you would have, isn't it? Well,
What is the difference? Oh my goodness.
There are so many fake slurs. Wait a minute. There's a lot of fake slurs. I could make up 2 right now, for sure. Sea Dog's gonna need to sniff so many sugar ants after this to calm down.
I'm good. I didn't word something in the best way possible, but it was what I had to work with at the time, you know? Obviously, I would never call anybody out for real. You know?
Oh, that's right. Well, actually, it's the opposite. They are for myself.
He doesn't want you to feel like
they're slurs against my people, and I'm saying they don't count. So I'm unoffended, but also affected. I guess it depends how you look at affected.
I'm not sniffing sugar ants. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, friend, you're a poison dart frog. That's so funny.
They emit an odor after they die. Calm down.
That's an even weirder thing to say.
They do.
You phrased that. Listen, that's an odd thing to say. Ants.
What do you mean? Don't put this on me, you fucking slur user. I fucking. What am I gonna let him fucking root around in the house, or am I gonna kill him? What the fuck?
Slur user. Let's be clear. The head of HR actually did say that what you did sounds worse. To be clear, so what do I know?
I'm not sniffing dead bugs. I never said I sniffed dead bugs.
Well, yeah, we said ants.
Yeah, ants are bugs. I don't sniff them. They emit an odor that you can smell from a non-up-close sniffable range. Jesus. Well, anyway, today's my last stream. Love you guys.
But just ever. We're just done with that now.
Yeah, we're just done.
I love, by the way, that the way this has transpired is that you've gone from the elitist, detached, can't relate to the everyman to bug sniffer.
Bug sniffer and autist hater, but also just add it to the list, I guess.
The autistic hating bug sniffer is so much funny.
Here I am.
We need some PR training. That's really funny. He's not gonna make his persona an anteater. Who's ready for the rebrand to see anteater? Let's go. That's tight. Woo. How you doing, brother?
Hold on.
I
have an idea.
It'll
take a minute, but I have an idea.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just keep talking. Keep doing your thing.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it did. We have, memes. The memes that we have generated as a duo have really spanned. No, I don't want to say spectrum because I know it's a sensitive term for you, but has spanned quite a bridge of things. And I like that comparatively to the gamut of things that we label you as for the jokes. I love that your thing is you put your game. I like that a lot. That's very funny and good. That's a fun dynamic that I'm glad we have cultivated. But I feel like maybe we don't share that same joy for that dynamic.
Well, yeah, one of us that dynamic works really well for, and one of
Yeah.
those things it works against the other person.
Well, I wouldn't say that being called gay works against me. That's crazy. I don't know if you should say that. Seems a little
That's not what I
dicey.
was saying, but okay.
Kind of sounded like it, but all right.
Hold on, my art project is done.
Did you print something out?
Yeah.
Audio listeners, he's getting up and leaving the room. Oh no, it's just reaching behind, Still same room.
Hold on.
Audio listeners, there is a physical printout. This is physical media.
Just might as well be me now.
Is that an anteater? Did you print out a picture of a fucking anteater and tape it to your face? Audio listeners, Connor has printed out a picture of an anteater and taped it to his face in real life. Actually, for real. He is now flipping off both fingers and doing kind of a dance in his chair. That's fucking insane.
I might as well just get ahead of this. I apologize to the autistic community for the damage I've done today. You know, wrong verbiage was used, and I make mistakes too. We're all human.
That's insane. We have a great time around here, don't we? We have fun time.
Yes.
What a
When
great,
you're not
what a great and
socially
fun.
engineering chat, yes, I agree.
I don't even know what that means. How does one socially engineer a chat? What does that entail?
Well, I guess yours is just gas. Anyway, you're gay.
Anyway, you're gay. Let me be clear. Gaslighting's tight. And that's the presidential platform I'm running on in 2036. Actually, can I get a confirmed deny that there's going to be a presidential election in 2036? Did I do that math right? I'm like 99% sure I'm right.
I think this was our last election.
True. Yeah, this is the last one. No more elections.
That's the last one.
2036? I think that's right. Junk has to confirm. TY. Yeah, no, because Trump will stay in office. True. Now, I'm getting some ellipses in chat. I'm seeing an ellipses. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I think it might be my political aspirations. Now, typically we don't like to make things political on this podcast, as, audio listeners are aware.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about Israel earlier, so, I mean, might as well.
That's a human rights issue, actually. But, audio listeners, I'm not laughing at what I said, because I'm right. I'm laughing at the face Connor made. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to make it political real quick and declare right now I'm running for president in 2036. So in 11 years' time, I'll save the day. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I can't help but notice you're giggling over there.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
No.
You good?
Yeah, I'm laughing at what your first couple bills would be.
Uh-huh. And what do you suppose my first couple bills would be?
Well, the big, beautiful BBD bill. And then the Pizza Friday bill would be definitely one, national holiday every Friday for pizza.
That would be tight. Imagine if I became known as the president who created the 4-day work week so people could have Fridays off for pizza night. I feel like I'd be a national hero for real forever. I think that would.
Who would be the first gentleman of the nation? Who would?
Bradley Cooper.
I see. Is that who you? Is that?
What's up?
A crush or whatever?
No, I just liked him a lot in Silver Linings Playbook.
Oh, well, the first gentleman would be like your partner or whatever.
Oh, I thought you meant like my vice president.
No. The first gentleman.
I've never heard that term before.
That's because it's always been the first lady, but if you become president, it would be the first gentleman.
Oh, I guess that would be the term, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Fuck, it's still Bradley Cooper.
that's a good choice. I don't have anything bad to say about Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, he just seems like a really sweet guy. Yeah, so my political platform would be, here's the thing. My political platform would be that gaslighting's tight. And then if anyone asked me if I ever said that, I'd be like, no. And then if they and then if they show me like a clip of me saying that, I'm like, that's AI.
That's a
Yeah, that's not real. I didn't say that.
what's a
And you know what's crazy? That's shit that happens right fucking now, and it seems to work. So in 11 years, it'll super work.
Well, I mean, you're not too wrong.
And I'm gonna roll in, and they'll be like, "Hey, this guy has no political experience." I'll be like, "Yeah, that's the point. You're welcome."
Check your DMs.
Okay, what's up? I'm checking my DMs. Oh my god, what's going on, chat? That's so funny. Trump was ahead of his time with fake news. True. You ever wonder like who would be in your presidential cabinet if you're the president? Do you ever think about that?
Lance Bass.
Still, that sounds incredible.
David Harbour.
Really, David Harbour, famously the Red Bolt or whatever.
Yeah, Stranger Things fame. Yeah. Lady Gaga.
Whoa, Stephanie Germanotta mentioned. Okay, go on.
Yeah. Ariana Grande, just so I can like watch her cry like every time something happens. That'd be tight. Very.
Does
dramatic.
she cry a lot? Is that a meme? Does she do that?
She's also very funny. I don't. Have you seen her?
She's
do,
hilarious.
Different voices and stuff.
Yeah, she's really funny.
She mimics Cynthia Navarro. I think her name's Cynthia Navarro. She mimics her voice, and it's fucking hilarious.
I believe that immediately. All right, be my cabinet too. Probably, yeah.
Who else?
Who would be my political cabinet?
How many slots are there? I don't even know.
In a presidential cabinet, I think like 12 plus a batter or something.
Mark Cuban, because we never have to worry about money. And he seems like the least terrible out of all the like super elite guys. He's trying to make medicine more affordable. That's tight.
That's true.
Damn, who else? Fuck. Damon John, also of Shark Tank fame. I fuck with Damon John for real. He's tight.
Really? I don't hate on it.
Fucking came from nothing. Fucking FUBU fame. Get free jeans for life type shit.
That's true. That's true.
Raymond John or Damon John. Yeah, Damon John. Damon Ray? No, it's Damon John. Yeah, he's tight. And then like I guess I'll throw a curveball in there.
I will. Yeah, go ahead.
John Stewart. He'd be good.
Whoa, Jon Stewart. Good pick.
Yeah, Jon Stewart's in there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I like that.
You
like that.
Him, you know.
I think first of all,
probably Evaro, not Navarro. I didn't watch Wicked. Okay, sorry. I've just seen the clip where
Rivera.
Fuck, I don't know. Harbor. I've seen clips of them like fucking holding each other and shit. That's all I know.
True. I feel here's where I'm at. All right, here's where I'm at. I feel like okay. So in a presidential cabinet, there are 26 people.
Damn, that's a lot.
It's 25 plus the VP. Yep, 25 plus the VP.
I'd have to do some soul searching and thinking.
It's a lot of people.
I didn't know. I thought it was a smaller number, like 10.
It's the vice president, the secretary of state, the secretary of the treasury, the secretary. I hate that the actual Wikipedia says secretary of war now because they changed it. That's really dumb. I don't like that at all.
Well, it is the secretary of war now. They did
that. That is what it is.
It did happen.
Jesus. The Attorney General, the Secretary of the Navy, the Postmaster General, the Secretary of the Interior, the Secretary of Agriculture, Secretary of Commerce, Secretary of Labor, the Ambassador to the United Nations, the Secretary of Defense, the Secretary of the Air Force, the Secretary of Health and Human Services, the Chief of Staff, the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, the Secretary of Transportation, the Counselor to the President, Director of the Office of Management and Budget, the old Domber, United States Trade Representative, the Administrator of the Environmental Protection Agency, the Secretary of Energy, Secretary of Education, Secretary of Veterans Affairs, Director of the Office of National Drug Control Policy, Director of the Central Intelligence, Director of the Federal Emergency Management System, or FEMA, as we all know them, Secretary of Homeland Security, Chair of the Council of Economic Advisors, Administrator of the Small Business Administration, Director of National Intelligence, and the Director of the Central Intelligence Agency, which is different than the Director of Central Intelligence somehow. A lot of people. It's a fat cabinet.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Big. Agama, welcome in. What's up, homie?
I would do all 3 Dixie Chicks. Or I guess they're just called the Chicks now. I would do I can't do that.
What? Of all the things we've said today, you're hitting an I can't say that right now?
I can't say that. No, not after today.
Crazy.
I can't do it.
Okay. Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton would be big. Yes. She's like collabing with Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah.
No, my bad. I don't follow women like that. My bad. Tom Holland would be in there. Definitely, like Robert Downey Jr. would be in there. Probably the Drug Task Force or whatever.
Sure. Oh, okay. Wow. Scathing. Jesus.
That's my homie, though. I like that guy.
We're coming at our boy sideways today. That's insane.
I think the Russo brothers would do a good job somewhere, but no, they hate gays. Man, there's so much to choose from. Fuck.
There's a lot.
I think there's an area for John Legend to do good work. All 3 members of Green Day could do a lot of good, I think.
Sure.
All the Teletubbies except the yellow one.
Wait, who are the other 2 members of Green Day who aren't Billy Idol?
Billy Joe Armstrong, Mike Dirnt, Trey Cool.
Wait, what?
Billy Joe Armstrong. You're doing a bit right now. I know. Billy Joe.
No, I
Armstrong,
actually don't know who's in that band.
Billy Joe Armstrong, Mike Dirnt,
Mike
Trey
Dirnt.
Cool. Dirnt. With a D.
And Trey Cool.
Trey Cool.
Like TRES? Like Trey Cool? Like French?
TRE,
or like a little Y.
Trey Cool. It's like a stage name.
I don't even. That's tight. Tight stage name. That's kind of good. I follow women all the time. What? Junk, that's an insane meme to put in chat. That's crazy.
I mean, after everything today.
Well, that's true. We're breaking ground. You know? After the things you've said today, Junk can just kind of say whatever. That's true.
You slurred.
Huh? Yeah, but I'm tight for that.
No. We all equally agreed that wasn't tight.
I don't know if we did. You guys can't tell me not to say the words about my own people, so.
You're not a midget. Nor they're not your people. I'm just saying the word because he's lying. So I'm just trying to.
I thought we were talking about mutt. That's fine. I understand. My mistake. I'm going to go back and clip that. That's so funny. Is he mixed? I'm sure not a purebred if that's what you're asking. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I'm kind of all kinds of stuff. I'm like Irish, French, German, Italian. I'm all kinds of stuff. I will say the only person I've ever heard use that term, and the reason I use it is because my grandpa used to say that's what we were a lot. And it makes sense that my grandpa would slur because he's old. And slurs are tight for old people. I can see how this has occurred. I can see how this transpired in hindsight. So let's make a grift sona for the easy bankroll. What's a grift sona? Is that a like a fursona, but you're a grifter? He's not neutered house trained. He needs to go to camp. Is there dog camp? Is that a thing? Are there dog camps? It's kind of cute. Horrifying hot take. It's well true. Go wild, you two, make that bank. True! This is all part of my social media campaign. See, because if I say a bunch of insane shit now, when people use these clips against me in 2036 during the election, I can say it's all AI just like the other way, and then I can use this as like paranoia fuel to say, oh, those people that are telling you I said that stuff, delusional, they're trying to take out my platform because they're goofy. Look how scared they are of me. Ugh, they're intimidated by what I have to say. This is actually just brick by brick foundation work, and I don't mind explaining it now because I can say this is AI later. I'm actually playing 5D chess. You guys don't realize it. But in 11 years, you're gonna be calling me president. Like you're all gonna
I'm
have
not
to stand up
trying
when I
to
walk
say
in a room.
crazy shit. And just sometimes I choose the wrong word.
You sniff ants.
I don't sniff ants.
Well, I guess it's ant remains. It's not really ants anymore at that point. When did you determine that? Where did you get that information? Because I believe you, but like, where did
What
you learn
information?
that if you squish ants and sniff your hand, it's sugary?
Okay, one, stop making it sound like that's what I do. It's
You
not what I do.
explained that, but okay.
The ants smell after you kill them.
Yeah. But how did you learn that information the first time? Like, was that like
Because you
it
kill
happened,
the
or
ants and then you smell them.
like
And
no
then
one
you go,
told you
I
that?
wonder
You just, like,
why
that happened.
these ants smell that way. And then you Google it and find out, these sugar ants do that. That's
But
what
like
they
no one
do.
told you it. You like first-handed it. Like that's information you acquired.
Yeah,
the good old-fashioned way.
I don't have what you have with trains. I just had issues with ants at one point and had to kill a bunch of them. And then they smelled.
Dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm dying. It's over.
Well, yes, that is the brand. One trick for sure.
Do you sniff everything
mhm.
after you kill them? Is it like ant specific? Don't believe his lies in 2036? See, perfect. I'm going to use this specific clip as an example that I only tell the truth and people are afraid of my platform.
Hell yeah.
What would my actual political platform be? Do I just run back the America First thing because it clearly works? Or do I like innovate? Junk, I like the irrationalizing this meme away. It's a meme. We're just memeing. I don't think we need like a rational explanation. It's always just a meme.
Yeah, we don't need to write Wattpad fanfic about why I have smelled an ant.
Although writing Wattpad fanfic about you smelling ants is incredible. I hope I see this on AO3 later. That's insane.
Dog's his name, but he likes ants. What the fuck?
True. I'm waiting for the inevitable. He doesn't do that. He pays people to do that.
No.
No. Not so much. We should have a creative writing section in the server. I think Connor would actually leave the internet.
You know, I think what happens is...
Yeah, what's up?
Because you asked me how I figured out that, like, ants, these particular ants smell.
Yes.
It would basically... No, actually, I can't formulate that. It's not funny.
Here's my song. What?
Well, unfortunately... No, song requests aren't live during podcasts. But I imagine that's gonna be
something insane.
Oh, it's just Weird Al Yankovic.
No, it's just a real song. That's just a normal ass song.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well,
yeah, song requests not live during podcast recording days. Thank you for the follow, though. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, sweet. As you were saying,
I think we jumped the gun on the band, though. I think we jumped the gun on the band.
I don't think we banned. No, it was a message delete, not a ban.
Oh, deleted the message. I see.
Yeah, message delete.
Yeah. Sorry. No song request during podcast. But it has to be Spotify. So, 2 wrongs.
Definitely, that's incredible. I think we would all read The Dog, the Anteater, and the Sugar Smell. Audio listeners, if you've ever seen someone roll their eyes, I need you to understand that Connor just did that with his whole head. there was like a head roll. It was aggressive. I see. So would it be? Oh no, it's starting. The passages are starting. The force of 2 horses. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, a dramatic reading. Audio listeners, I'm going to give you a dramatic reading from Twitch chat.
No, I don't know.
No, we're not doing that? Okay, we're not doing that.
No, we're not doing that.
Audio listeners, I'm not doing that. Psych.
Nope.
It's been vetoed.
Nope.
I see.
Nope.
I do recall at one point you called me a terrorist.
I called you a terrorist?
Yeah, that did happen.
A social terrorist, maybe?
Yeah, I think you might have said that, actually.
Yeah, not an actual terrorist.
I believe you did say that, yeah.
Because you don't commit crimes that hurt people physically, you commit crimes that hurt people mentally.
That's so funny. True Demon, appreciate the hydrate. Thank you, man. Yeah, you did call me a social terrorist, I believe. That is right.
Yeah, there is some social terrorism going on.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with that. As a lawful good character, just kind of in general in life. Don't say that. I don't say that. As a lawful good character in life, just kind of generally speaking, I feel like it maybe isn't super reasonable. No, it's not super reasonable since the early Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, I did ruin some mentals back in the Yu-Gi-Oh days. That's for sure. I was a different man then, you know? That was a lifetime ago. The Yu-Gi-Oh days that was a different occasion.
You guys can vote.
On what? What are we voting on?
The poll's up. Everyone vote. There's a minute.
Oh, there is a chat poll vote. That is true. Makes one seem trolly when there's a natural extension of oneself.
Well, no, he's just caught up on sharing actual trains. That's the problem. He won't shut the fuck up about trains.
I went on record. I didn't even bring up the trains. I just require specificity in other people bringing up trains. That's not even gaslighting. That's what happened.
Well, what he wants you to believe that he isn't trolly, but he is trolly. Yeah, it's the bit. But it's fine. Oh, it looks like
Drake. Let's go.
Yeah, it looks like no one believes that you are lawful good. In the court of opinion, you have lost.
Here's the thing. No one cares about all the results that equally lost the poll. They care about the winning poll, which is he's gaslighting again. Actually, it's he's gaslighting again with a question mark. So it's not even like guaranteed that I'm gaslighting. People are just asking. Sounds like what gaslighters would say. It does sound like that, and I get why you would think that. I see why you would think that. Yeah. But here's the thing about gaslighting is that, like, gaslighting has to be a deliberate intention to make you not believe yourself, whereas, like, I'm just explaining what happened. Do you know what I mean? So it's a little different, and it's kind of paranoid of you to say that. You're sort of acting like your mother right now.
And that's something a narcissist would say. And we know a lot of people who have dealt with narcissists.
Which part?
All of it.
Well, what if they really are acting like their mother?
Do you know their
narcissistic? Mother? I can imagine.
Well, unless they have BPD, you probably don't know them. You know what I mean?
Whoop. That's crazy. Why are we saying Jesus Christ at me? He's so practiced at gaslighting, he does it easier than breathing. Could you imagine, though? Like, of all the things you could do, I mean, talking is basically breathing when you think about it.
I mean, throwing the whole,
yeah,
you're like your mother or whatever, that's like grounds for termination.
What do you mean?
That's like what you say. That's like what you say when the relationship's over, you know?
I don't think that's right.
Well, normal relationships, I guess. Yours lasts like 8 more months after that, but
here's the thing. Like, oh, you were looking down. You didn't see. I nodded in approval. there was an approval nod on that one.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just verbalizing the conceptualizations that there's, you know, other than the truth is what I'm doing. I'm just, you know, but really, this time it is the truth, though. So someone says they're losing an argument. Can you imagine being in a court of law? Your Honor, the defendant's acting like their mother. So funny. Objection. This bitch is... That'd be so funny. The real secret is to, like, if you play everything off as a joke, people will think it's a joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's giving his tactics in real time to us. Let's not forget.
Well, you have to wonder if I'm giving you the tactic or putting the seed in your mind that it could be a tactic, even though it isn't. It's like either or.
You know who does that? Psychopaths and narcissists.
Or gardeners.
No.
Well, they are seeds. They are, I mean... Well, still answer the follow-up. Games really good news. That's funny. Pre-gaming the gaming game. True. Jenny gets it.
What?
Oh, yeah? Are we... What's up?
What?
Oh, I
was breathing?
Oh, I thought you were going into a... I thought you were, like, looking... I thought that was, like a ahem. I'm gonna say it's something, not a ahem of, like, a... You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean like a... you know, the bit's been great. You know, the bits are great.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. We are kind of running out of time, though. So we gotta...
True.
Start wrapping.
I guess all of this is to say that, like, no one really loved the N64 controller. I think that's the grander takeaway from this.
Yeah.
It was fine. I liked that it had the transfer packs on the bottom, though. And, like, the rumble thing you, like, insert and click in. That was cool.
Yeah, W controller, L controller for real, though.
Yeah. You could dual wield them, though. Certain games let you use 2 at a time. That was cool.
Yeah, I guess you could fight off home intruders with them as well.
True. Basically, like having a trident or a sai. You know those knives that the Red Ninja Turtle used? Raphael? He had like the 3-point knife? It's kind of like that, I think. You know about it?
I'm not a turtle head.
Whoa, really?
No.
Oh, were you like a Street Sharks guy?
Street Sharks were pretty tight. The Fireflies. You ever watch the Fireflies?
I didn't watch. Wait, Fireflies. Dragonflies or Fireflies?
Dragonflies. Dragonflies.
Yeah. I didn't fuck with the Dragonflies so much, but I watched the fairy version, like the girl version. Sky Dancers.
Sure.
Audio listeners, he did raise his eyebrows. What about it?
No. Which
like,
one of them did you want to fix? I guess.
That's funny.
Street Sharks. There's another one too. Where they had like their suits turned into mechs. They like rode motorcycles and they turned into robots. Hold on, I gotta find it. It's like an old cartoon.
It's an old cartoon where they ride bikes and turn into robots. Do the bikes turn into robots, or just like you don't mean Beetleborgs? You don't use it as a cartoon, so it's not Kamen Rider either.
Yeah, it's a cartoon. Yeah.
Escape for sure. I have been read to filth by Death in chat right now. That's crazy. Well, I did like Sailor Mars
times over, if you could imagine.
I did like Sailor Mars. Okay, Death, but can you guess
Death,
but can you guess my second favorite? But can you nail the second favorite though?
Oh, I think I found it actually.
Yeah, Mars was that girl. I agree.
Were they called the Silverhawks? Maybe is that what I'm thinking of?
Oh, that was a thing. I don't know if that's what you're thinking of, but that was a thing though.
Silverhawks is coming to mind. Or was it Jason the Wheeled Warriors? Maybe.
Did you just make that up?
I swear to God, no. Jason the Wheeled Warriors. I think it's Silverhawks.
Yeah, that was a thing for sure.
I used to rent. Yeah, Hollywood Video had all the like old. You know what I got into? Because I just accidentally got it one day. Is Guyver? Remember Guyver?
The Guyver is tight. Yeah.
Yeah, Guyver was a accidental pickup. I was in the anime section picking up my weekly Dragon Ball Z tape, and I guess someone put the Guyver tape behind. Because remember when Blockbuster Video would have like the actual art of the box art in front of the copies of the videos. Someone had put a copy of Guyver in behind the fucking Dragon Ball Z tapes, like one of the Frieza ones. And so I picked that up and I got home and I was like, "Yeah, this isn't Dragon Ball. This is tight." So then I ended up watching that whole series and that was tight.
I've only ever seen the live Guyver movie. I haven't seen the anime for it.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the live action. I'm talking strictly Guyver, the anime.
That's funny. Yeah, I've only seen the live one. But I fucked with it heavy. It was tight. Second guess would be Neptune or Mercury. Nah, man. Although, shout out Neptune. But I was like Mars and then Jupiter and then Venus. There was like a hierarchy, you know what I mean? Jupiter was tight. I have Sailor Jupiter soft. Fan. I'm an enjoyer. But also, like, Sailor Moon was a weird show. Sailor Moon felt like a problematic show in hindsight. Am I real for that or am I fake for that?
Real for that.
Like, the episode-to-episode storylines in Sailor Moon were, like, insane. And then her kid shows up with a gun and tries to assassinate her and then, like, makes out with a horse.
I only saw the Sailor Moon stuff that was on Toonami. Like, the original Toonami. Original run. Yeah, I was down when she was, like, simping for, like, Tuxedo Mask and everything.
Yeah. We do fuck with that heavy.
Yeah, I was watching for Tuxedo Mask, if I'm being honest. But, it's whatever.
Darian was tight.
Yeah.
I ain't calling them the JP names. There's Serena and Darian for me.
Can't say that.
Which thing? Serena and Darian? Sure you can.
No.
I mean, Sailor Moon fans will be mad at me, I guess.
Mister?
Found Inuyasha first. That's tight. I respect that.
I was on that Hamtaro, baby.
Same. I be fucking with Hamtaro big.
That Code Lyoko into Hamtaro type shit. Hell yeah.
True.
I like Code Lyoko. I'll die on that hill. They have little weird egg-shaped heads. I don't care. Little weird
Sure,
French
sure,
heads, you know what I
sure.
mean?
They did have weird French heads. That's true. That is true.
However, we are nearing our hard cutoff for
Yes, it
the
is time to
application
bounce.
we use.
It was a
At least
good
for the live
run.
recording.
Yeah, for the live recording, we do have to cut it right here. That's okay though, because we've done enough damage for one day.
Well, hey, audio listeners, if you're listening later
Yeah.
on,
We will
you need
still
to
be
come
live.
be in stream because we
Yeah,
say
we
even
are
more
still
shit after stream.
Yeah, that's
You can
true. We're
imagine.
still live, but for our audio listeners from Spotify 2 days from now, y'all ain't gonna there's no more. This is where it ends.